What's up? What did I say yesterday? What's up with it? We're going to make that work. We're going to make that work. Question right off the bat for the people that were actually here on time. Is my mic a little hot? Okay, first of all, you got to bear with me for a second. I spent the whole day unfucking my PC after that ginger mook was in here using my office. It's called Office Gamer, not our Office Gamer. So let me know if everything's okay. The mic looked a little bit hot right there. Also, I changed some camera settings, so I wanted to see if I'm crispier. I wasn't able to get the 4K thing working because I was too busy unfucking. But we'll get there. Jokes aside, though, it wasn't their fault whatsoever. There's just like some weird glitch. Looks better than yesterday. Are you trying to like, why? Because the camera quality's better, or because the user's cuter? Shit. No. We don't need you in 4K. Honestly, you might be right. Because, dude, I got a heater right here. Dude, this thing was leaking like Mount Vesuvius. Opinion on Jerry chasing Jack? I didn't see that. Like I said, guys, I was very busy unfucking my fucking sleep. My computer. So I'm kind of behind the 8 ball. And I had 2 separate streams in the bank ready, like plans with guests. And then both ended up not working out because everyone wants to see me play Subnautica by myself. The numbers may not dictate it. You may think, oh, the numbers aren't nearly as good when you do Subnautica by yourself, Rudy. You're a statistics merchant. You're like those, the guys in hockey that are obsessed with the, what is that one stat? WAR? Or is that in baseball? XG in soccer? You're a stats merchant. You're an analytics merchant. But it was just scheduling issues. It's been a busy day, man. But it's all good because everyone wants to see me play Subnautica, and I'm actually excited to play it. And we can just do those streams at a later date. Wins over war. How do you say it? War? WOR. Wins over replacement in baseball. 10-4. Any puck talk today? You got to give me a subject matter, dude. I told you guys my fight stories yesterday. Is the yak done? Are they still having a fireside chat? Did Ozzy Osbourne actually die, or is that a joke? I mean, not a joke, but just a lie. It's not really a joke. No way. That's true. Holy shit. That's crazy. He just had his final concert. Whoa, man. That's crazy. I mean, that's terrible, but dude, he went out on top, man. I was watching some videos of that concert. He seemed really stoked, man. It's so sad to see him not be able to get up because of his back and his Parkinson's. But he seemed pretty stoked. And the fact that he was able to... That's one of those crazy deaths where, like, you know how sometimes when you're an elderly person and they lose their partner and then they die the next week, it's almost like this weird sort of vibe thing that humans have, where like once you've sort of like completed what you feel like you've done, or like, I don't know, it's just like this weird thing that like is hard to explain, where like people are like, I'm good. But yeah, I was watching videos of the last Black Sabbath concert, and it looked really cool. Like, he was pretty stoked, and it was cool seeing him talk to Youngblood. I noticed that like young people get on Youngblood's case. I think the dude's entertaining. I will say this though. When I found out that he was a Disney kid, that hurt a little. Because, listen, man, like, the kid can sing. He's got the rock star appeal. He's got the star quality. He's funny. There's a picture of his dick on the cover of in GQ, which is very funny. And him telling that story was hilarious. But it's hard to be the successor to the Prince of Darkness when you were a Disney dude. You used to be, at least. Having said that, he seems like a good hang. And him singing "I'm Going Through Changes" or just "Changes," I don't know the name of the song because I'm a moron. But he was singing the shit out of "I'm going through change." He was singing the fuck out of that, dude. He had the mic like a country mile away from his mouth, and he was still belting it. Yeah, the video of the chain was really cool. And then I saw a video that may have been the chain video too. I can't remember, but when he's talking to him backstage and Ozzy's like, "Thank you so much. Like, I can't thank you enough for being here." He's like, "I can never repay you." And Youngblood's like, "Music was enough, man." I was like, that's like cheesy, but sometimes cheesy's it. I thought that was cool. I saw a crazy thing about, it's weird that this is all I mean, I was looking into Ozzy Osbourne last week because I randomly was just looking up like 80 singers because I saw a video of Axl Rose singing "Welcome to the Jungle" in 1988, and it was shocking how insane that guy's voice was, like hearing it like live in the 80s. And then I was listening to the thing of Ozzy's voice and watching that, and anyways, where the fuck was I going with this? Oh yeah, and I came across this Ozzy thing that I don't know if it's true or not. So, like, he was so crazy with, like, drinking and drugs and everything back in the day. Apparently, he did, like, a DNA test of some kind or a blood test of some kind, and he legitimately is like an X-Men. Apparently, he has, like, an insane amount of Neanderthal DNA, and so the amount of drugs and alcohol he consumed would have killed the average person, but he legitimately has he's built quite literally different. And I was looking up to see if that was true or not. I couldn't get a positive or a negative on that. But it makes sense. Because everyone, from what I read, was saying, this guy cannot still be alive. And he was. And I guess he just had a surplus of Neanderthal DNA, so he could just face it. He was just facing all of it. Yeah, he was snorting ants. I saw that too. So, from what I understood, it seemed like it was true. It didn't seem like a meme. Anyways, damn, rest in peace, Ozzy. Rest in peace, a legend. If you guys want a good chuckle, look up Ozzy Osbourne, his Christmas record with Jessica Simpson. One of my favorite videos. Oh shit, I might get clapped for this. Dude, for the Prince of Darkness, fuck it. I'll just play a few seconds. You really only need to hear the first few seconds and you get the gist. It's unbelievable, dude. Rest in peace to a legend, dude. Wow, that's really crazy. I actually did not realize that he had passed away. All hail the Prince of Darkness, dude. You got to replay that. Yeah, replay that this Christmas. If you want to put your family in the holiday spirit, why don't you mess around with the Ozzy Osbourne Jessica Simpson Christmas album? It's a bit of sandpaper and a bit of velvet. Little naughty, little nice. If you want to also derail your family holiday experience, put on the Bob Dylan Christmas album. It sounds like two bricks having sex. It's really shocking. It's really shocking. And I'm pretty sure it must be the most recent one. I'm sure he's done multiple. I'm confident it's the most recent one. My brother loves running that bit at Christmas. And it's funny every time. The Bob Dylan Christmas album. Oh boy. R.I.P. Nanners, R.I.P. Ozzy, for real. The video also of Ozzy that's all time is the Who Stole My Beers video from Meet the Osbournes. Somebody came into my studio and stole my beers. I don't think so, honey. And he just goes, I think you're the beer thief. Who's the beer thief? Jarvis, why don't you pull up the beer thief video? Dude, his stance in this is so funny. Sharon Osbourne, I have a bad feeling in the back of my head that she might be like a monster. I remember hearing some stuff, but listen, Ozzy died today, all right? So let's park it. Let's park that for a later date, okay? Libs. But the way she says, "Hi, honey," I would love to just have Sharon Osbourne talk to me sweet in her beautiful little British voice. She's just a little tiny, nice British woman.
Hi, darling.
Hi, darling.
Someone has been in my room and taken my beers away from my room.
I don't think so, darling. Who would do that? Who could possibly...
So, you may think that Ozzy's in his room recording music. He's actually playing basketball, as you can tell by the sweatband.
...possibly do that? Who's the beer thief? You. You're the beer thief.
You're the beer thief. Speak a little Chinese for him, Derek. That's always in my recommended. That's always in my recommended. What's going on over here?
Yeah. Great episode with so many fun people, though. Yeah. So my bad. I just had to say because that's who I am as a person.
No,
like,
I'm happy.
I think you were blindsided by the gravity of the situation. I think we could all learned a lesson about how we talk about, you know.
What are they apologizing for? Did someone fart? Did someone fart too hard on the yak? Did I miss something? Also, why is Brandon just in some undisclosed location with sports memorabilia? I feel like that's his... You can describe Brandon's life like that. Why is Brandon Walker in this undisclosed location surrounded by sports memorabilia? From yesterday? Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I'm in the same building as them. And now they're doing, oh my God, if I wasn't listening to what was happening, but if Kate gets wet wheel, that'd be all time. Rudy, what's your opinion on the Grant Horvat PGA situation? Oh, well, I mean, I'm not really a golf guy. Having said that, I do watch golf content. I don't know why. I like watching Grant Horvat videos. I don't golf, but I enjoy watching the videos. And for those that don't know, I was just doing a fake misdirection. No one even asked me that. I mean, I thought with the Ella thing, I didn't see it yesterday because I stay in my lane. And now, honestly, I'm just always trying to like get the stream ready. Like for real, I'm like always trying to get the stream ready. So I actually wish that I could catch up on more stuff, so I'm up to date. But I caught up later on it, and I thought Big Cat's apology was correct. You know, I just think he fucked up. He knew it. I mean, the thing about it is that like that didn't go right, straight up. It just didn't, and they know that. And I think that people are when it comes to like online stuff. I think that people. You know, not that they have to be, but I don't think people are quite charitable enough. Like, navigating that situation while you're live with a bunch of people watching on a show that's meant to be comedy is a bit confusing. You know what I mean? Like, reading that live. And and the good news is that, like, I thought the apology was correct, and I thought it was good. And I think that I know all those people, and they're not bad people. They're well-intentioned people, and it just didn't go right. That's it. You know what I mean? That's really it. That's really it. How deep, though? Even better question, dude. Even better question, man. Back to the Grant Horvat thing, though. So, Grant Horvat got invited to a PGA event. And I don't know what tournament it was. I mean, it wasn't the Masters, I'm certain, because that already happened. But it wasn't like a huge tournament. But it's a pro golf tournament, essentially. Grant Horvat's a huge YouTuber. And he's a really good golfer. Borderline pro. Played college and everything. And so he said, I want to do this event, but I want to bring my YouTube crew and make a video out of it. And the PGA said no. So then Grant then posted a video the other day and was like, or a tweet, and he said, I'm not doing it because I can't bring my film crew, so I'm not doing the event. And everyone like lost their minds, one way or the other. Everyone lost their minds. And my initial read on it was like, okay, dude, that's just how business goes sometimes. Like, you want to do this link up. They probably want his audience. But at the same time, if they let him bring the film crew, then they're sort of diluting their product, you know, because it is a different vibe. If all of a sudden one player has his YouTube thing, like, imagine if you're a pro or like a guy on the border, like Corn Ferry, trying to make the tournament, and you're playing with Grant Horvat, and he's got like his cameraman with him and shit like that. Like, certain people might play better just to shove it up his hoop, but it's weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I think that, like, first of all, it doesn't matter. Like, Grant is 100% in his right to be like, listen, I'm a YouTuber. If I can't do it for YouTube, I'm just not going to do it. And then someone else can do it. I know that he felt bad about maybe possibly taking someone else's spot. When he's not going to be a PGA pro, he's going to keep doing YouTube because he's caking up on YouTube. So I think that he's well within his right. And it's just one of those things where it's like, all right, this is what I want. This is what you want. Deal doesn't work. All right, whatever. Move on. Wash your hands of it. No big deal. I think that if it were me, if I was Grant, I would have done it, simply because I think that there would have been a lot of cool content. I think that seeing him not in a YouTube setting would have been interesting. And I think that he could have then made a video, like, basically like narrating his round and going over it like a director's DVD, you know, like Ben Affleck with Independence Day. And I think that would have been interesting. And then also, like, the big question always with these YouTube golfers is like, how would they stack up? Like, the best ones, like, how would they stack up against actual pro golfers? Everyone always asks that, and everyone already kind of knows. Like, they're really good golfers, but they wouldn't be, you know, they'd be borderline pros, or at least PGA, you know, top 200 or whatever. So, I think that it would have been smarter for him to do it, and it made me realize I think that he just got algoism. Listen, I see it. You see it on the internet. If you're in the business like me, there's this little thing called algoism, and what that is basically is that when you're snapping on YouTube or anything really, you just you're addicted to the algo. And in his mind, he's like, if I can't go and make a YouTube video, I can't function. Like, Mr. Beast thinks in algorithm. He doesn't think about anything other than that. And Grant Horvat, I think, is in the same boat because he's crushing it. So right now, the notion of him going to do something that isn't YouTube-centric is unfathomable. He's just got algoism. So let him do that. Are you stoned? No, I wish I was, dude. I tried to use my weed pen last night before going on a walk, and it was out of battery, and I can't find the charger. Devastating. My dad bought me, for my birthday, a really nice weed pen. Legal. But it's out of battery. I don't know where the charger is. Devastating. Everyone always thinks I'm stoned. I'm never stoned at work. I came pre-built looking stoned and acting stoned. When I'm stoned, I'm actually like really locked in. It's bizarre. I'm like, I swear, like the dyslexia goes all the way down to my hardware, like the wires and my CPU, everything's backwards. When I smoke weed, I'm highly motivated. I want to do things. I do chores. When I'm not, and I'm just sober, I kind of just can't get motivated to do really anything. And I sit on the couch. It's so, I don't know. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. So maybe I should get on the fog, dude, and up the productivity. True Coloradan? Yeah, exactly, dude. Didn't sleep well last night either. But I'm glad to be here. And I'm really glad that we're going deep. And I'm really glad that the really fire streams that I was going to do couldn't happen today. I'm glad. And it wasn't a scheduling issue. It's because I decided this is better. People want to see me struggle in a game by myself. That's the algo. Listen, once you guys get algoism, once you become addicted to the algo, you start seeing it like the Matrix. I see the world in green lines. And I'm reading the Matrix in the algo in a way you can't even comprehend. And that's what it's telling me today. That's what the computer spat out. Any guess planned? I'm trying to get Zach, man. It's like it's so hard. But I'm gonna get him. Hopefully next week. There's too much focus on guests. We're getting back to business today. Just you and chat. Well, yeah, I always want to maintain that. Sarcasm aside, I actually always do want to maintain that because guests are great for growing the channel and upping the numbers. But I don't want to get to a place where like I only can operate on guests. I got to be able to carry this on my own. I got to be a big boy. I got to wear the big boy pants. I got to be able to do that. But I'm curious as actually what you guys' thoughts are. I was thinking about that this weekend. I was thinking that minimum one day a week, it's just me doing Rudy stuff. And then either the other two with guests. I mean, we already have Pokemon Day, so that's set in stone. So it's what to do with that third stream. It doesn't have to be set in stone. I was thinking 2 of the 3 streams a week should be guests, at least now, because I'm still starting out on the channel. But now that I'm saying it out loud, the obvious answer is that it can be either. As long as there's 1 stream a week, I think, where it's just me. Because I don't want to get... I also just enjoy it. Like, I don't... Like, having a guest is fun, but I always sort of feel like I'm... You have to kind of be a little bit different. You want to... make them, you're sort of just monitoring them. It's not, babysitting is the wrong word because it's sort of derogatory, but it just sort of definitely changes the vibe up a little bit. I'm here either way. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, the one-on-one's got to be mandatory. I mean, I think that just in terms of the kind of streaming I do, it's just how it's got to be, Yeah, you're hosting. That's a good way to put. Yeah, that's the right word. I agree with that, Piranha Pete. That's sort of my other point. Piranha Pete said, I understand the idea by wanting to do it on your own, but the biggest advantage you have over other streamers is the Barstool universe and the potential that anyone can walk through that door. Agreed. And someone might walk through that door. So that's why I was thinking like then the majority of the streams are using the Barstool universe, accessing the infinite universe that I have at my disposal, and then 1 stream a week. So I think 2 of the 3 is probably in the beginning is probably the way to go. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, like, it's very simple. Like, this content game, like, the thinking of it can get very complicated and, like, trying to, like, figure out, like, it's a lot of ambiguous thought where you're, like, this vibe or, like, establish this vibe, you know what I mean? Like, for example, like, how do you... Cumtown, for example. How could you ever pitch Cumtown before it happens? Like, how could you be like, this is what the show's going to be like and this is why it's going to work? There's just no way. It just sort of happens. So there's a lot of that, but at the end of the day, at the same time, it's a very simple game. I mean, like, look at Part of My Take. Part of My Take, they're great because they're awesome on their own, and they have relevant guests 3 days a week. Well, in the summer, I think they do 1 day a week where they don't have guests, or maybe even the football season. But anyways, point being is that 2 of the 3 minimum have guests, and that grows. That's just how it works. You gain their audience. It's kindergarten shit. So. What happened to the bit of you working at a streaming corporation? It's funny you actually bring that up because I was thinking about that too. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm committed to that bit. Like, I'm still wearing collared shirts. I'm in the cubicle. I want to like reorganize this room and move the desk so it looks a little bit more clear. Like, I wasn't given full freedom to like fully decorate this room. Like, I have to put up. Those are sheets because I couldn't paint over the walls. That hopefully is changing soon. I've been talking about that, and that bit, like, it's a fine line where like you want to lean into that bit, but you don't want to like. I don't know. I guess you know what, I gotta lean into it because I decided on it. and shine. You can't kind of surf. You know what I mean? You got to get pitted. You're also naming a bunch of shows that have co-hosts. Would you ever consider that? Yeah, for a brief period, me and Nick thought about starting a gaming channel that was us two together. The only other one I've seen that does that is RDC Gaming, where it's like a group of people operating a channel and they switch off. They have multiple people on it, other people on it. And, but I mean, it's just, Nick's already doing so much. I just think it'd be too much. And I wouldn't even ask him. Like, we talked about it just like having an open discussion, but like, I honestly wouldn't even ask him, like, seriously, because I think it would just be like, he's on camera so much already with the yak, and then overexposure is like a real thing. You know what I mean? People tune in to RDC for Mark though. True. Lean into it. I thought it was super unique, and it's also kind of not a bit. Right. That's what makes it a great bit, is that that's like that was like the aha moment where I was like, well, when you think about it, it's really weird that we go to an office to do content. That is a one-of-one scenario. That is not the case anywhere else in the content world, with the exception of possibly Dude Perfect, but that's hardly an office. Or like you could say like the Phase House or whatever. But like, we have like desks. And so like that, yeah. So I'll get back leaning into that. Yeah, that's the right answer. I got to lean back into that. What I really want to do is get the setup that all the new streamers are doing, which is the new ingest technology where you can go from desktop to IRL without ending the stream. Because if I can go desktop and then like go IRL and then go walk around the office, that'd be sick. And then if I have like an IRL stream plan, which I'm working on, it's just that it's Donnie's backpack, so I kind of have to be, go to him and be like, yo, can I do this? Like, it's his. So, but if I can get that, and then I can like start a stream here, and then like just be like, all right, we're going on a field trip. We're going team building, office stuff, leaning back into the bit. We're doing team building field trip, and then go from the desktop out there. Money. Like what Jason the Ween does? Yeah, exactly. I mean, all the phase guys do it. I mean, that's kind of the big thing now. All the amp guys do it. It's impressive. I was kind of amazed by the technology, to be honest with you, but it exists, and it's obviously doable. Rudy, are you related to Phase Adapt? Kind of a resemblance, Long Lost Brothers, possibly? I would love that, dude. I think he's so fucking funny. I would love that. We have a little bit of a different goatee. We have the similar mustaches. But I can't grow a goatee like that. But Adapt's awesome, man. Ready for you to restore the good vibes? Yeah, that's what I'm here for, dude. We're going to get some good vibes going. We're going to get deep. Would you do a kissing stream with the other guys in the office? Hell yeah, brother. Gay baiting? That's the next phase. You know how Marvel has phases? Phase 2 is going to be queer baiting. That plays. And who doesn't want to kiss the homies? We might have to wait a little bit though, given we'll wait a little bit. Yeah, next June. Ever get an email back from Big Cat? No. I don't really want to bring it up. We'll wait a little bit on that. We got some time. Listen, it's still percolating. You can't be listen, this is the art of the deal. This is the art of the deal. I read the book. You initially make the proposal, and then you sit back. You don't want to be too nosy. And then once the conversation starts again, then you hammer them. You hammer them. You hammer them. Emails, calls, text, carrier pigeons, letters, Gmail. What else is there? MySpace. Poke them. Physically and on Facebook. That's the art of the deal. But no, I haven't heard back. I honestly still don't know if it's only going to be sports or if it's like whatever. That still is unclear to me. It's probably clear to some of the people higher up at the company, but that still is fundamentally unclear to me at this juncture. Show up at his house. That is how you get a deal done. Don't forget to do your training. I did. I think I still have to do the cybersecurity, though. My hunch is that it's going to be mostly sports. Not the show, but just literally mostly sports. I mean, it's Fox Sports 1, right? There's a good chance he did forward it to the FS1 office. There's a non-zero chance. Let me rephrase that. Non-zero. Where's my chappy? Where's my chapstick? Dude, you want to know how crazy I am about chapstick? Check this out, man. How many of you guys can say this? I'm on like a 15, 16, a couple years streak now where I take the chapstick to the butt. I can't even extendo it anymore. I smoke that thing to the butt, dude. Watch the Unnamed show. It's not all sports. Wick got blasted for not listening. I know, but then like Big Cat said the opposite. I saw that. I was watching because Dave was giggling at my tweet and I was kicking my feet. I texted him and I said, miss you. I got a spare in the backpack. Chapstick. The more chapstick you use, the more you need it. Yeah, I know. I use chapstick. It hurts when I don't. And for some reason, the name brand chapstick is the only one that really works for me. Aquaphor doesn't really work. I don't know why. Even though it's on every level higher quality. What tweet had Dave giggling? The one I had about the Rico Nadeau flight. Yeah, it's like one of those like kind of wives' tales with the chapstick. Like the more you use it, the more that you need it. And if you just go cold turkey, it's kind of like the same idea as people who use topical steroids and they go into steroid withdrawal to a much lesser extent. And then have you ever seen the videos of people who are trying to get over their steroid withdrawal? People who take topical steroids for oh man, I'm blanking on skin conditions. I can't remember. One that makes your skin dry. Skell. Dude, I was just pointing out. I was defending Rico in that tweet. I said, you may want to make fun of this, but you have to remember that this is because a guy took a flight from Chicago to LA. Feel differently now? Want to make jokes now? So I thought, no. That brand dries you out. Look it up, not troll. I know, but it just works for me. I don't know what it is. Can I live my life? What was the consensus of possibly having a home setup? I mean, I do have a home setup. The only thing is that I would have to figure out how to multi-stream at home, which isn't that difficult. And then I would have to figure out. This is my camera from my home setup that I brought here, so I might just have to transfer that back and forth, which actually isn't that difficult. Vaseline is the only thing that fixes my chap lips. Well, it's funny you say that because the Aquaphor chapstick doesn't work, but if I have the tube Aquaphor, that works. I think they do something different with the Aquaphor chapstick versus the base game, no DLC. Aquaphor is standard issue. Aquaphor. I'm about to go aqua for you guys by playing Subnautica. But I do want to mix in some home streams. Petroleum jelly is great too. Chap lips, I'm pretty sure, are a bioweapon from the deep state. I'm kind of, dude, okay, so like, it's one of those things that people bring up this argument all the time. It's like, well, what did cavemen do? Like, did you just have chapped lips and it was just curtains? I can't function with chapped lips, man. So what did cavemen do? Did they get chapped lips? Did they just not reproduce because the one woman in the village was like, I'm not breeding with you, you chapped lipped red lipped dude. Damn, that sounded kind of racist, but it wasn't. You know what I mean? But also at the same time, if you got strep throat, it was curtains. I would have been dead 6 times before 14. Cavemen used animal fat? That actually makes sense. Lard? Isn't that essentially what petroleum jelly is? It's like mostly like lard. Yeah, probably worried about dying more than chapped lips. I mean, yeah. You just kind of handled it, dude. Like, you just itchy butt. You're like, oh, well, I don't have dude wipes. Not gonna happen yet. Also, let me know if you guys agree with this. I think that it's way harder to invent and discover things now because all the good stuff's been taken. I always say this, like, I think that I may have been able to discover gravity if given the chance, but I just never got the chance. It was already taken. But I think I could have, if I were born before Isaac Newton, I think that there's a chance that I'm the guy that cracks it, but I just will never know. Nowadays, you got to come up with like algorithms and shit. You know what I mean? But there's a guy somewhere that's like, yo, if you put lard on your lips, silk. I think people have said that at every point in history. You sound ignorant. But yeah, 100%. That's exactly true. It's 100% true. I remember thinking that about Uber. When I first discovered what Uber was and heard about Uber, I was like, how did I not think of that? Or even Airbnb. Got a freshie. I used beef tallow for a minute. It feels good on the face. Yo, Jonda, any Clue updates? No, man, he's been really good. He was really good this weekend. I said that yesterday, and then he's been very well behaved. I posted a video of him this morning, me going puppy mode. I was just like, he's a silly little baby. He's a silly little baby. His ears are so soft. The only thing that's still concerning me, and I don't know how much to be concerned, is that like on his stomach, I was watching the videos of when I first met him to try to see like how much fur he had on his stomach, because it has thinned out a little bit, and they said that's just from allergies, and the vet wasn't concerned whatsoever, so I don't know why I would be, but his skin, it hasn't gotten worse, but like it thinned out a little bit, and that was back before our first training session when he was eating all the grass. And I don't think that helped his allergies. But now he's eating a lot less grass because he obeys me and he walks like a gentleman now. So that's the only thing that concerns me a little bit. But I also was talking to some other people that have pitties, and they're like, dude, Dave. It was Dave. Dave was like, dude, they just don't have as much fur on their stomachs. And I was like, okay, well, not much to worry about. But other than that, nothing much. I really want to be able to play with him more and have him, because he gets these like bursts of zoomies that are out of this world. I mean, I've told you guys about it. He levitates off the earth. He spins so fast, he's like a helicopter rotor. And what I do in that situation is I just start running. If we're on a walk, I just start running. And then if we run for like 2 blocks, then he's good. But I want to like play fetch with him and stuff, but I'm not comfortable with him off leash yet. So we're not going to do that so there's basically like, I want to give him more of that stimulation because he's so stoked after, like once he gets that out of his system, he's like smiling. He's so happy. But it's one of those things where like there's only so much I can do with him where I feel there's a level of security in terms of like I know how he's going to react. I know what he's going to do. I want to always make sure that I'm in control of him because at the end of the day, like I said, he is a pit bull. And even if he wasn't a pit bull, I don't want him just to like go off the leash and then just fly and then is gone. You know what I mean? So it's a slow process. I mean, we have another we'll get there. We'll get there. But that's the only thing that kind of bothers me a little bit. And then also like when I'm playing with him, like with a toy and stuff, he will like bite it, but then he'll like get too close to my hand, and he's not biting it like hard and like, you know, but he needs to learn how to play within the sidelines. He needs to play in bounds. You know what I mean? He's not aggressive and he's not like mean. He just doesn't get it totally. So, one good thing happened today though. So before the stream, I usually go back to my apartment around like 12:45 and take him for a quick walkie pee pee poo poo. We go see Chief walkie pee pee poo poo. It's a really quick one though because I usually got to get back, but I already walk him in the morning and then I do that again and then afterwards. But anyway, so I took him for a little walk to go walkie pee pee poo poo, and I ran into another pit bull, and her name is Rose. Big lady, commanding lady. I think she was 100% American pit bull. Big lady. And I asked the owner, I was like, hey, can you say hi? And he's like, yeah, 100%. She's really sweet. And I was like, he's nice too. He's just learning. You know, he's a little jumpy, but he's not aggressive. So they said hi, and something happened that I was really happy about. He was sniffing her vagina, and she gave him a bark. She gave him like a hey. And that was the first time he's been corrected by another dog, which I was hoping to happen, because he's played with other dogs totally fine. He's rough. Like, he likes to wrestle and stuff, but he's not like a bully. He kind of is, but he's not, like I said, not aggressive. He's not being mean. He's a roughhouser. You know, he likes to like, you know, he tumbles. He's like KB, old KB. Anyways, so it was really good that I was really glad that he got corrected by another dog, and the other dog corrected him appropriately. Didn't bite him or anything like that. Just bark like, hey, stop smelling my vagina. And he was like, okay, got it. That was something I was glad to see. And I even told the owner, I was like, that was awesome. I needed that for him because I want him to keep gaining experiences in a safe manner. And, you know, it's one of those things where like, there's going to be things that happen that aren't great or not. And you just have to hope that they happen in a good way. See what I'm saying? Thanks for being responsible. Yeah, I'm trying my hardest, man. I mean, it's kind of a big deal for me because I always wanted a dog growing up, and like one of my biggest pet peeves is people that are negligent dog owners, and so like I just like really go out of my way to make sure that like I want to be a great dog owner so that he's stoked. You know what I mean? He is an understander, like his father. He's a woman understander, except in his world it's bitch. Technically, the term is bitch. That's not even me saying a derogatory term or a rude term. That's just literally what they are for him. You know what I mean? Clue is confidently dumb like his papa. Dude, honestly, we're very similar in that regard. Yes, he is very confidently dumb. But at the same time, weirdly a genius. I didn't realize that. I was looking it up. Pit bulls are actually much smarter than I thought they were. They're pretty smart dogs. But so yeah, he's smart a lot of the time, and then at the same time really dumb. Oh, Captain Pudgy, I see what you said about the hair. Thank you for that. And like one of my other biggest pet peeves is people who look at their dog as an accessory and not like a living thing that you're in charge of and is your responsibility. It's one thing if you have like, you know, you're like some LA chick who has, you know, perfect body and wants to meet me, and you have like a Pomeranian that like is just like, it's just like some of those Pomeranians, like they don't have brain cells. Like it's like barely even an animal. It's like not even a dog. I don't even know what it is. But like that dog doesn't have thoughts. You feed it, it goes poop. Overall it's pretty happy. And that's an accessory, straight up. But like if you have like a real dog breed, especially one that can like, you know, that has bad behavior, and you just sort of view it as like a cool dog, and you don't take it on enough walks, you don't give it enough stimulation, you're not providing for it in the correct way, or it's like a problem around other dogs and you still go out in public even because you want to be seen with your dog, that drives me fucking insane. That drives me insane. Like people that refuse to acknowledge the fact that their dog is an inconvenience, and they still will go and like go to a patio and it's like making other people feel uncomfortable, and they're like, oh, you know, he's just a little mouthy, or like, you know, it's like, dude. Bombs are awesome though. Yeah, I mean, they can definitely be awesome. I just use them as an example. As a, I didn't mean anything mean when I said that they're a thoughtless non-animal. Oh, but my dog is friendly. Yeah, that drives me insane, man. Like you have a response if you have a dog that's an issue and you want to take it to the dog park so you can listen to a podcast and then like be like, oh, I go to the dog park with my dog and like it's behaving incorrectly. Like, dude, get out of here. Like, you can't do that. It's like a driver's license. It's like, oh, I'm of the age where I need to drive, so I'm gonna go drive like an asshole. It's like, no, you need a license. Like, you need to make sure you're ready to go. You don't give your dog chocolate, right? No, I don't. I know that much. I know, don't give it chocolate, don't give it grapes. Anything with seeds. Yeah, I forgot what we were supposed to be doing today. You guys got me pontificating about my dog, which I will talk about endlessly. I love talking about it right now. Rudy is about to comment on a socioeconomic issue. Everyone brace yourself. Dude, I was teetering, and I'm glad that you caught me before I got off the edge right there, because I was flirting with it. I was about to get into that, dude. Can we talk about the social, like, God, I love that clip of Jaden Smith, man. Dude, I used to be like that. I still kind of am, but I used to be much more like that. Like when I was in my athlete days, I was just like so clueless and so happy. And now I'm plagued with the disease of awareness. Smart enough to get it, but too dumb to capitalize really fully on it. That's the cross I bear. I used to say, like, I would have said something like that back in the day, and it would have been funny and fine. I could have been Chet Hanks. And then Nick and KB had to befriend me, and I had to actually start thinking. What is our objective here? Dude, I don't know. Save me. Someone tell me to launch the game. This is like turning into a therapy session. Boss coming? Got you. Got you. Oh, what's Piranha Pete doing? Oh, I'm a potential client. And Piranha Pete is your best employee, and I would like to buy 1 billion of whatever it is you guys do. As you can see here, we're looking at spreadsheets and shareholder value as it relates to the male penis. Honestly, I don't know if your boss can hear me, Pete, but you should get more money. Are you good now? Got you, brother. Pete, you let me know whenever you need, man. Pete has been writing a thesis in the Discord about Pokemon, and it's really helping me. Bro, someone got fired yesterday because you didn't pull up the sheet. Rest in peace, you dead bitch. I can't save everybody, okay? This isn't a charity. This is a Twitch stream. I do what I can. No, dude, Pete, don't be sorry. I needed that, bro. I don't know enough. Like, I need that. And also, dude, I fuck with that. Like, you're into it, man. You like Pokemon. That's cool. Like, I like when people are just, like, unapologetically into things. I don't care what it is. Like, if something fucks you up, like, the more I've grown up, the wrong screen, Rudy, lock in. The more I've grown up, the more I've realized that, like, the key to happiness in life is just finding what fucks you up and just being into that. Like my dad, I got lucky with my dad because, like, I don't know if you guys' parents are, you know, I don't know how old you are or how old your parents are or if they're retired or not, but I've had friends whose parents retire and you know, they're like, I don't know what they're gonna do. They're bored, and then like life, you worry about them because you're like, you know, I don't want them to be bored and then realize that they wasted their whole life working. My dad retired, and he's like, I'm just gonna fish. I'll handle my family responsibilities, but I need to fish. I need to be on the boat. I need to be on the water pretty much every day in the summer. And he's like, fishing fucks me up. I fucking love fishing. I'm just going to go fishing. And he just does that, and that's all he cares about. And he like continuously like gets better at it, works on it, you know, like makes friends and then builds these relationships. He's like homies with the dock workers. Like he's lucky in that regard. You just got to find something that fucks you up. Whatever fucks you up, like that's good. I like that. You know, look at Hunter Biden. Loves crack. Might be one of the happiest guys I know. He's a personal friend. All right, boys. Subnautica Below Zero. Episode 3? Right? Episode 3, I believe. Last episode, we found some new alien. We got the sea truck. We organized some lockers. Well, we already had the sea truck. And then we were just doing some story missions, going to check out some waypoints. Oh, we found that weird lady's base. We found that weird lady's base. Is there no... Hold on. I gotta turn the game audio. We found the weird lady's base. Yeah, last episode we found the weird lady's base. I died. Embarrassingly. But we did get diamond, which we needed. I'm trying to remember what we need to build. Let me know. What is next on the docket? I need to add to this sea truck. Because I'm being honest with you guys, the sea truck, not as good as the sea moth right now. Right now. Jay Derby, that's what I'm talking about, dude. That just drives me up a wall, man. Like, just don't bring him. Just don't bring him. Until he can behave. I mean, it's like... Anyways. Okay. Let's take a look at what we got here. So, we have the sea truck. What upgrades do we have in here? We have the... Okay, we got the depth module Mark 1. That's good. What's our depth at in this puppy now? $300 meters. That's okay, but not great. Can I park?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Mod table. We definitely do. We definitely do need a mod table. We definitely do need a mod table. Let's check in on the mood board. Mood board looks good, but we kind of need to fill it out a little bit more. We definitely need to fill it out a little bit more. Let's check in our battery situation. I would like to make some more batteries. I kind of do need to pick up these beacons as well. Right now, we don't need a beacon for the home base because it's right next to the drop pod, which I'm a little worried about. I said that this was going to be a temporary base, and I should have known that then it would then become the main base because I would just be too lazy to move everything. So we're kind of caught in the middle right there, but it's not the biggest deal. I don't know how big this map is yet, but right now we're okay. If need be, we can build another base. That's probably what we'll do. We'll probably do that. We'll probably build another base rather than deconstruct this one. That would probably be the smarter thing to do, and then we can move things around it as needed. So this is new right here. We just went to this last episode. We need to go to the architect artifact. Okay. I forgot we have Jarvis. We have Cortana in our head. We have Starlink, the neural chip. It's in me. The goal is still to find what happened to my dead sister. That sounds like an old Ashton Kutcher movie. But I do want to get, I need a storage unit. I need a storage unit for my sea truck. And with that, so I have the afterburner, perimeter defense. We don't really need that right now. Mark II. Synthetic fibers. What does synthetic fibers take? We don't have spiral plant clipping, I don't think. Does this come with storage? I don't think it does. And I don't have a blueprint for storage. Well, hold on. Yeah, I don't have that yet. And I don't even know if it exists. It definitely has to exist. Yeah. So we need the extendo on that. Okay, miscellaneous. So we got ruby. This is the organic one. Do I have an exterior grow bed? I think I have the exterior grow bed, but not the interior. I do. Might want to make one of those. Only takes 2 titanium. And then we can plant some of this stuff. Maybe this right here. And then maybe that. We could do that. The rest of these are organized. Don't have a ton of titanium. Now, the other thing we do need is the mod station. A bioreactor wouldn't be bad, but we're okay for right now with the computer chip, diamond, and lead. So that's why we got the diamond. That's why we got the diamond. Okay. So what does a computer chip take again? Wiring kit? Oh, no. Table coral, gold, copper wire. Okay. Let's do that right now. We have 1 table coral. Does it take 2? Fist me. That's easy to get, though. Wait, what was diamond for? Diamond was for something else. Something that I just talked about and already forgot. Okay. Stay focused. We need a computer chip. Computer chip takes 2 table coral, gold, and copper wire. So we just need to make some gold. We need to take 2 gold, make a copper wire, and then go get 1 more table coral. Do we have a repair tool? That's what I was thinking of. Right. We don't have a repair tool. That was the one thing I was trying to think of. We do not have a... We do have a repair tool. We do have a repair tool. Yikes. Okay, we're good on that. So we just need table coral. Which is right around here. Hold on, I just saw something. I want to see if I've examined this yet. Okay, that's what we had before. Alright, so maybe we don't need to plant that because it's right next door. Okay, so a little bit of table coral action. It's one of those things that's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. You feel me? What are you guys watching lately? I just rewatched Mindhunter for like the 18th time. So good. There's no new shows right now that are flicking my bean. There's no leg shaking inducing show I'm watching right now. Yeah, we got to get our ducks in a row. There's always like a 20 minute period at the beginning where you got to get recalibrated. Mobland? Oh, I've been thinking about that's the Tom Hardy one, right? I've been thinking about watching that. Yo, where is this freaking table coral? Did I go too far? That'd be a nice little spot for a base. You're near the sun. QB on Netflix. Ooh, I'd like to see the Joey B one. Oh, dude, the 9/11, the new 9/11 doc was incredible. I watched that. That was awesome. Iceberg. I just berged myself. I also need to figure out how to make that fake spy penguin. See what's going on with that. Because I think that can get to resources. Because we found that one resource that was in an area that, like, if I could just crouch, I could get it. We're actually going to scan this to get some titanium. There's no metal salvage in this one, which hurts. But I imagine that they probably spawn in more titanium to compensate for that. That's my guess. Yo, I'm tripping. Where is the table coral? What's it called? I can't remember, but it should be. It's going to be on the front page. I think it's called like something Osama. It's all about their relationship with Osama bin Laden. The craziest thing, I think I talked about it before, but the craziest thing about that documentary that I had no clue about was some dude in 1996, I believe, interviewed Osama bin Laden. And he was like a full-blown known terrorist death to America guy at that time. And this dude, he agreed to do an interview. And that dude, you want to talk about having some stones? Crazy. I'm actually losing my mind. Turning point. Yep. I actually think that's a different one. There's two of them. Turning point. Maybe that is it. I can't quite remember. I'm trying to think about that and table coral right now, and you're asking quite a bit of me. Canceled my Disney Plus, dude. I have that. I have the bundle, and I never use Hulu, Disney Plus, or ESPN Plus. I actually should cancel it. I never use those. In the soccer season, ESPN Plus can be nice though because of the La Liga. Like if you want to watch an El Clasico.
Seek fluid intake.
That's why I got these, lady. Dude, I just remember too. The reason. Oh my God. The reason we need the mod table so we can make the thermal knife. I'm actually losing it, dude. Where is the table coral? There it is. I mean, that just needs to be more plentiful. One table coral? Spare me. Spare me. Oh yeah, also NHL games, that's true too. I have the thermal knife. I'm tripping. This is what happens when you get a dog, man. You fall off. I'll let you go. Wait, so do I have the mod table then? Oh my God, this could be so embarrassing. That means I must have the mod table.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I remember building it. It's in next to my bed. Is Mook allergic to Clue? He probably will be, but he's so damn cute. You just kind of, deal with it. Dude, I have the mod table. I guarantee it. I actually guarantee. It's right there. Wow. I am so sorry. I am going to lock in. Mr. Office Gamer, not a good start. You need the vehicle one? I do have the vehicle one. It's right there.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So I don't need... Let's build an exterior. Let's just do something positive. Just build the exterior grow bed. Just build it, Rudy. Let's make it aesthetically pleasing.
The grow bed lets you grow plants and vegetables, providing flavorful options for evading scurvy.
Scurvy? What? Alright, let's get a couple of these puppies. These are all eggs. See how much room this thing's got. I can just build another if need be. I wonder if these are plantable. Nope. Okay. Let those percolate. Eat some food. I should probably cure some food. I do have salt, so I can take it on the road. Come here. So now that I have the mod table, I can probably build some better, I feel like the sound effect for the thermal knife is different than it was in the last game. Dude. Dude. I need the ultra glide fins. I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, it's a way. Before it made like a tss noise. There's the moan. Always happens on the second one. That second bladderfish just disappeared. Actually, I'm gonna catch you so I can cure you. You're gonna be cured. You're gonna be pickled. Oh my god, he's flying. It's the fastest fish alive. Alright, let's check out the ultra glide situation. Make some water. Where do you usually hang out or work in the office? I usually do it when I'm not streaming. I usually do it in here. But I've been trying to try to be out there more because I realized I was talking to Annika and she's like, I just never see you. And I was like, yeah, I'm just in my little dungeon, my cubicle, working. But I'm usually in here, which is actually really nice. It's pretty funny that I have my own office when much more successful people do not. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look. Okay, let's get these fins, and then we can get the water filtration suit. The aerogel we don't have access to yet. Do I have the rebreather? Okay, I do. But that might be under mod. Okay, that one. Oh, I don't have the third. Okay, but I have the booster, right? Yeah, I have the booster tank. So I don't have anything else I can actually get. Okay, let's just go through this real quick to see, and then we can just go to the next checkpoint. We already built that. Oh. What is this? Oh, so if you get the sea truck to be bigger, this moon pool's not going to work. Got it. Okay. So we need to build... Once the sea truck's bigger, we do that. Scanner room wouldn't be the worst thing, but I would want to build it somewhere else. Do we have a flashlight? Yeah, we do. Okay, so I actually have more... This is what would be really nice. It's just the aerogel. Ooh, that's nice that they added that. Where you click on it, it takes you there. That was annoying last game. Okay. I do want to build another battery. I do got to wait for that ribbon plant to grow, but I have a battery in the charger, so I can just use that one for now. No, I don't want the music. Do I even have aerogel unlocked? I don't think I do. How's that possible? I don't. I straight up don't. How, though? I should have it in... What? Oh, okay. Okay. So I can put all this away, actually. It's just titanium. Copper. Stow that away. And then we just have gold. Oh, we got... Oh, no, that... Okay. Plenty of water. And then this is... And then we could use some salt, which I think was... Do some cured food. Okay. Now I'm going to switch the battery on this and go to sleep. So I charge that one up. And then we'll go to that checkpoint. So we do need to build... Actually, I just remembered something. So that lady gave us a task to find some tower. Why are my lights flickering? Am I low on power? No, we're good. Take that. And so what she gave us was... this. What the hell is a parallel processing unit? That makes me worried that I was supposed to find that at her base, but I looked everywhere. And then the other thing we need that we got from her was maybe just that. So that's on the to-do. Can I build poly? Maybe I will make that. You never know what you're going to run into. I don't have the young cotton. Son of a nutcracker. Okay. Keep an eye out for that. I got everything else, but I don't know what the parallel processing unit is. If you had to pick one person to have a desk next to, non-anus, who would it be? Probably PFT. Me and PFT get along quite well. We kind of jive. All right, let me repair this real quick. Okay. Hopefully this gives us the parallel processing unit. So we need to go... Yeah, that's the last. We already went to that. We already went to that. The greens are where we need to go. That's what we got to remember. We've been to this one, so we're going to make that one red. This is the new one we got to get to. Let's go. How deep is it? Holy shit. That may not... Okay, that's not necessarily the depth, though. We got 300 meters now, so we'll at least be able to get in the neighborhood. We should farm a bit on the way there. But I kind of want to focus on some rarer... This looks directly in the... where the last one was. But you never know. I'm going to get that, too. We need that. I need that beacon. Although I might make another one, because... Was there... Whoa, what is this? Can I get the prawn suit in this? It also takes way longer. So this is not going to give me... this is not a module. This is... Yeah, okay. I'm actually going to leave that beacon. If I want to make another beacon... Okay, no, we actually don't need this beacon. This was to try to get parts for the sea truck. That's what it was. So we're going to grab this. So is this one different? Table coral. Holy shit. That is a deep pit. What secrets do you hold? So I think this one's different, actually, even though it's in the same neighborhood. Because we went... For the last one, we went there. Okay. Now the question is, do I go down there, or do I try to find another entrance? I think we gotta go through there. Rudy, what does Smokes actually do for work? Just curious. I mean, he does write blogs. I mean, Smokes tries hard. I think that people don't realize that, like, 99% of people, or not 99%, but like 90% of people that make content that you would think, like, what do they do? Trust me, they're constantly thinking about what they can do. It's just one of those things where it's not a very linear equation. Like, you want to do something, but you want to do something that's good. You don't want to just put out slop. And slop can be good if the slop hits, but if the slop isn't being eaten, then it's the worst kind of slop. You know what I mean? So, like, they want to be making stuff, more stuff. It's just, what do you make that's going to hit? And then you kind of have to work off, like, a certain... Like, you'd think, okay, well, you just keep doing stuff until something sticks. And that's true a lot of the time, but I'm actually... probably a little bit too far in the wrong direction on this, where I, like, really kind of only want to do things that are I know are going to be hits, and streaming has helped me a lot. Part of the reason why I wanted to start streaming is because it was something I thought was really cool, and secondly because it was going to make me get over the fear of doing things that may not work out, and then realize, and then sort of getting through the fact that it doesn't really matter. So there is a certain amount of goodwill that you have to work with. There's not like a fine, like an actual limit, but like if you put out bad stuff a lot, try in the pursuit of doing something good, less people are going to watch your stuff because they have it in their head already that you aren't something that they're interested in. Does that make sense? I mean, thinking isn't hard. I agree. I mean, it's not a sympathetic position. But you asked, and now I'm lost. This cave system has been bodying me, man. How do I get to you? I'm just hitting every wall. Yeah, burst secret, exactly. It's a good... Streaming is a really good way to sort of, you know, because you're live. You can't... Once you're in it, you know, you can end the stream, obviously, but you want to do good, and then there's not really any escaping, and it saves you from the fact... Like, I used to... When I first started, I was making skits. There was one skit I made where... The Father Sebastian skit that went ballistic on TikTok forever ago. I wrote, shot, edited that entire thing by myself. Like, I was doing Bo Burnham style, where I was operating the camera and I was in it, so I had to set up the camera and try to figure out how it was, like, still in focus. I did that full process, wrote, shot, edited to completion 4 times before I felt good about it. Is there a lot of meetings during the day, scheduled meetings or scheduled same day every week? I don't really do a ton of meetings. I'm kind of like a lone wolf in that regard, but now that I've been doing this more officially, I've had more meetings, but there's probably... That's a tough one to answer. I think there's less, overall, much less than you'd think. I mean, Barstool gives you a ton of freedom, which is a great thing, but at the same time, you're kind of on your own. Like, there's not, unless you have like a dedicated producer, there's not a ton of people like giving you ideas. You need to, you're pretty much like a lone wolf. You gotta kind of make it on your own, and then, or at least come up with the ideas, and then other people will help you, but there's not a ton of that. Which everyone wants. Everyone wants someone that can be like, yo, do this, do that. At least give, like, you know, counsel. But it's hard to find someone like that who is, like, linking with you in the right way and connecting. Does that make sense? It's kind of, all of it's kind of ambiguous. Like, I don't know. The Mook stream last night? Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. That was super fun, man. I had a blast doing that. I think I gotta go find another entrance for this thing, dude. I was way off. And I keep accidentally exiting. Yeah, dude, me and White Sox Dave got turned to soup. Dude, where is this entrance? I'm gonna get motion sickness pretty soon. Mook texted the group last night when he went to go pee that he texted us and said, I have motion sickness. Okay, how do I... Hold on, what is you? What is you? What is you? Is this the... I already got this, but we'll take the titanium. Did you turn off everything as instructed? Yeah, he did. They didn't mess anything up. It's like this weird glitch because we use this server, which is actually pretty cool. Like, typically you have to do a plugin on OBS to multi-stream, but we have this thing that's a separate server that sends the stream there, so all of the streaming, like, processing isn't taken on by the computer. It's taken on by this external server, which means that, like, typically with streaming you have to allocate CPU for processing and pushing out the stream as well as gameplay, unless you're doing a multi-stream setup or you have multiple PCs. If you have multiple PCs, then you're chilling, because then one PC can handle the stream at the highest quality and then the other one can handle the game at the highest quality. But this one, essentially, I kind of have two PCs because we have an external server that's processing the stream, and then the PC essentially only has to what the hell? The PC only has to focus on the game, which is pretty sweet. But it gets this weird thing where when you switch profiles, what in God's name is that? Hold up. Lights, what are we doing here? You're right. We're in it now, boys. Tell you what, man, I'd feel a whole hell of a lot more comfortable. Mook was farting on everything, though, Rudy. Yeah, I mean, that's just, you know. It's like asking a cat not to meow. Like, what am I going to say? Hold your farts? It's an impossible ask. Save. Good read. I want to scan this. I really, right now, I wish I had the perimeter defense, and I really wish I had the other depth module. This thing might be friendly, though. I could have made that, man. I could have made that, too. What am I doing? Whatever. Fuck it, we ball. Not friendly, not friendly, not friendly, not friendly. I'm being sucked. Still gonna scan. Bob and weave, bob and weave, bob and weave. You just want to play a little bit. Do I have a health kit? Yeah, I might save that. Oh, dude, we're kind of at our depth already. Fuck. Oh, hold on.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull
Dude,
damage.
where is the entrance? I'm losing it. I hate that noise. Bro, I'm actually tripping. I don't know how to get to this place, dude. That was a big squid, man. I'm gonna fry him up one of these days. Do you guys feel bad eating octopus? Octopus are one of my favorite animals, but God, so I feel kind of bad eating them because they're so intelligent, but God damn it, are they tasty. Dude, I think I also found a new favorite animal. The, Ow, 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 hit the wall, hit the wall. The cuttlefish, man. The cuttlefish is so cool. It's like an octopus and a squid and a fish, and they can change their skin, and they're so smart. They're freaky looking, but it's such a cool animal. I don't think you can get to it from here. I don't think so either, brother. We've arrived at the same conclusion. Do I need some more of these guys? Okay, we're kind of pushing it on. Let's actually have some water. Let's have some food. We can grab one more of these puppies. We can plant those, and then we'll have infinite. Quartz never hurts. I need to figure out the entry point. The problem is that you can't go, like, right at it, because the entry point may be somewhere else, but we just gotta explore. It's the point of the game. This is a new little area, though. These guys are all bark, no bite, dude. Sound scary, look horrifying. They got no juice. Hold up. Oh boy. That might be it. Oh man, there's hella lava though. What's going on here? Nice! What? Oh, it's just a fragment? Dude, I think we may have to get in there. Well, if we're in the sea truck, that temperature shouldn't hurt us. Could you make these caves any tighter? God damn, I don't even know if this puppy can fit in here. Yep, we're jammed. I do not want to get this thing stuck. Okay, and that, oh boy. And we're upside down. Not good, not good. Okay, reset, 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 reset. They ain't making this easy. What is on the left? Oh, is that a dead fish? Did you get roasted? I wonder if it's already cooked if it gets hit by the lava. Old dead bladderfish. Ew. Okay, maybe I can try this other entrance. It's even tighter. Fuck. I don't have any thermal suit or anything. Are you dead? No, you're just a little lazy. Okay, let's see if there's another entrance. Dude, I'm telling you, if I go down there, no truck, I'm getting absolutely baked. I need modules. Modules. Whoa. Oh, I think I found those before. Those are the rock crabs. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. They are making me work for this. It's got to be just fully underneath this little mountain. It's okay. This is kind of like in lava lakes in Subnautica, where there's like this big mountain. This has got to be, dude. Why am I spinning so much? Am I just back where I was now? Holy shit, Rudy. Clue got any favorite treats? He loves ice cubes. He loves ice cubes. He's like Paul Wall, man. He's addicted to the ice. Mikey Bucket said it perfectly. Like the stream, today we're going deep for Ozzy. Prince of Darkness, look where I am, dude. The Abyss. Glad I could soothe you into a nap, Sam. Sam says, damn, working from home today and rested my eyes while watching soothed me off to a 10-minute nap. Listen, I'll take it, man. Some people in entertainment may say, like, you're literally putting them to sleep. Some people say that's a, you know, in a derogatory way. I'll take it. I want to excite and relax. Look for sunken spaceships. There is one near here. True. Okay, because we're near the island, and this was near those things, and we found that sunken ship. I don't think I have a laser cutter, nor do I have a blueprint for it. I definitely don't have a laser cutter, right? No. And I don't think I have a blueprint for it. No, I don't. 86 battery. Well, it's fine. Plenty. So the island, let's go see where the island is, because I know that that sunken ship was near there. I think I see one of the buildings right there. Yeah. That's it right there. Okay, so that sunken ship was... I feel you. I see the vision. I think it was kind of on the backside. This is a little bit of a bigger way in. Blast me. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. We might be cooking now. This is high stuck potential. I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up. But what is this? Rare minerals. The most common one in the game. Okay, I don't think this was the correct hypothesis. Get me out. Yeah, hit every wall on the way out too, Rudy. I hate this cave system so far, man. It's just, the truck is too big. Ooh, I need that, though. Cave sulfur's good. Crystalline sulfur. Crystalline. Probably gonna need the laser cutter. Yeah, for that ship, I think I will. But if the entrance to... Dude, how do I get to this fucker? It's actually driving me kind of insane. I'm like Anne Frank in an escape room right now. Why is that bubbling up all weird? Okay, here's the ship. But I didn't even see a point where I could hold up. Nope. I didn't even see a place where I could get into this with the laser cutter. Because we looked at this. Wait, can we get in right there? Absolutely not. I got fooled. I got fooled by the textures. The devs got me right there. It's actually a flat surface. Good texturing, devs. No, there was a way. I got in here, dude. I remember now. I got in here. Oh, there is metal salvage. Would you look at that? We're going to get rid of some of this. We can get titanium ironware. Wait, back left side from your POV? You mean right where I'm at right now? You might be a little behind. You're saying to get into the ship? I got into this ship. I just can't. Oh, there was that one. I think there was a room in there that I couldn't get into. Is that, if that's what you mean? From back of the ship, face base. My base or the island base? Oh. This? Yeah, we didn't get... Yeah. This is right here. Some rusty copper. Oh, I couldn't figure... Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get into this room. I couldn't figure out how to get into that room. Now I remember. And I think I needed a laser cutter. Because I got this stuff. Yeah, I came in here. Metal salvage, yep. Just gotta remember how to get out. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Now we're flying, dude. The problem is I didn't have as big of a tank as I do now. And then we made it in. Give it to me.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering with Stefanos. I've been working with him the last few days. Stefanos. How to describe Stefanos?
Oh, Stefanos.
He's by far the most thorough engineer I've worked with. And no ego. He never leaves a job undone, no matter how late it is. I've never seen him awake before 11, and he always greets me by saying, Kalimera, Yasmin, in the sleepiest drawl. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face, and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but I don't mind. He surprised me today. There's an empty room on the bridge, just a spot of negative space in the ship. He set a picnic there and said I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part, though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators. He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes. But the craziest part? He managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius, that one. This planet...
Lady, wrap it up!
But maybe it isn't so bad.
He jailbroke a fabricator? I want that. Okay, that was a really good run, but we need the... Damn it, we need a laser cutter, and I have to also figure out how to get out of here without dying. Dude, how did I get in here? It was over here. Oh, thank God. This is dicey, man. Yes. Okay, let's reset. There might be another... You're kidding. There might be another way to wiggle our way around. Okay, going through here didn't work. Dude, that was quite the monologue by that lady. I'm gonna just double check to make sure that I didn't miss like a vent or something in here. Okay, so we just got in there, which is what we were missing. What the fuck? I just glitched out of the map. Okay, actually, no, hold on, reset. So that's getting to the same place, 'cause it's either going through there or going through here. Got it. I like the other entrance better, because I can remember that one better. We're going to go in that other entrance. We're going to go to the northeast entrance. Wait. That's not going to work. bring this sucker. Ah! We're gonna bring this sucker right in here. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, I think I got to... Oh. I'm actually going to go right here. All right, let me check right real quick just to make sure. So if we go right and then up, actually there's nothing down here. So if we went right and up, that's the vent. Okay. And this is where the good stuff was. But I think we got everywhere we could have gone in here. So we need the laser cutter. Yeah. Wait, is that a different one? No, this is the one I found that got me in there, right? Okay, yep. These interiors are so confusing, dude. Yo, who goes there? Who goes there? Mookalicious!
Hi.
What's up, dude?
Just want to come by and say hello.
What up, my boy? How you feeling?
I just wanted to see if you were still swimming or not.
Oh, I'm still. I've always stayed swimming.
Stay swimming.
I'm an aquatic guy now.
I just wanted to say hello and express gratitude for letting me use your jail cell as a streaming lab last night.
Where's your office?
I don't have one.
Exactly.
I did intern today.
What do you mean?
We did intern for a day, me and Montoya, and Hoopify sucked the soul out of me.
How so? What do you mean intern for a day? You did a video?
Yeah.
For who?
Mook Hensley.
Oh, nice. Intern for a day, so what'd you do? You just interned for Hoopify?
You'll have to watch the video when it comes out. Look at that. Promotion, marketing. And just to let you know, I've been farting all day. Didn't fart in here.
They said it. They had a very different tune. Also, you're saying like, "Oh, thank you so much for letting me use the room." I turned on your stream and didn't tell you last night. I saw you like, "What if we just broke everything?"
Yeah, I did feel reckless behind
you. Had my hockey stick in hand.
Yeah, no, I really do want to take.
I would have just billed you. It's fine. You can break stuff in here.
Build me?
I would have billed you. Would have come out of your paycheck. Do people still do that?
No.
Like it's coming out of your paycheck?
No, it's coming out of my... There's not enough to pull out of my paycheck. There's not deep enough.
Go negative. Dude, that was fun last night, man.
We got to do that again.
Yeah, that game was awesome.
Yeah, that's a great game. But
what do you got going on today besides that?
I need to go home and sleep because I slept for 3 hours last night. And then I have a show at 9. And then I'm just going to lay on my couch and probably eat spaghetti.
Mm-hmm. He means goon.
No, spaghetti. Spaghetti is... Meatballs is code for gooning.
Is it?
No.
I didn't know
What if that was it the entire time?
Do you know that White Sox Dave, I don't think, still fundamentally understands.
He thinks gooning means smoking weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like during the streams, I mean, he hasn't done it in a while, but back when I would have him on my stream, forever ago, he'd be like, "All right, hold on, I got to do a quick goon sesh."
Yep. Out of con, that's so
four or five times a stream. I gotta go goon real quick.
I gotta go goon. Yo, you wanna go get gooned with me?
Yeah.
You wanna goon with me? Crazy. All right. Shout out the Junda Corp. All praise Rudy Junda.
All praise Mook can't sleep, man.
Have a great day. Have a great stream.
You too, bro. Get some rest. Everyone say bye, Mook. My awareness all-time high right now. That could have him coming in here easily could have scared me like crazy. What is gooning? Brother, if you gotta ask. Okay, this room we need the laser cutter. Alright, and this brings us back to the other entrance. Alright, so I think we just need the laser cutter, which is a humongous kick in the penis. This is what we did that last time. I remember this. Oh, hold up. Oh my god. That's why you keep going. Give it to me full. Oh my god, you're kidding. There's no modules in here? For real. That's why you gotta keep... Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Oh, another exit. Oh, I was right. You can get out right here. So there's more. I mean, dude, just give it to me. Okay, we gotta get back. Where's the staircase? Uh-oh. We're fine. You see that awareness right there? You see that awareness? I recognized that was the wrong way. That's such good situational awareness. Joey Camassa was the first person I heard talk about gooning. Me too. He was on gooning real early. Pioneer, some say. All right, I guess we gotta try that again and see if there's another angle of attack that we missed. So yeah, that. Okay, that's the other way we went in because of that oxygen thing. I remember that. I just really love how they make it so that there's a bunch of rooms, none of which can be accessed multiple ways. And then we got in here, got the laser cutter, and then there's crickets. Okay. Did I just miss this? Sure did. That makes you think Junda may have missed some other ones. Right in front of my face. Okay. Several times? Yeah, you're right. I missed that several times. All right, let's maybe go a little slower, Rudy. Let's go right then. Let's recheck. That's something you missed. Oh, nice. I really need a storage unit, man. I'm tight on inventory right now. It's okay. We're looking for the laser cutter fragment, and I know that the last one's in here somewhere. Where's that damn vent? Thank you. So that's this. Okay. I probably just flew right over it again. Speed. I'm like Lightning McQueen underwater, man. I just love speed. Okay. Not in here. Got it. I'm dialed right now, man. I'm actually kind of molesting this area. Alright, this feels promising. Just want to make sure I know how to get back. I sure don't. Where are you, Mr. Fragment? The movement's insane right now. Ooh, it's probably in there, and I don't have the gravity gun. Oh, but I did get in here before. This is where I got the PDA. I mean, you would put it in here. If you were a fair dev, you would put it in here. Why'd the music stop? It's awkward now. Okay, Rudy, let's keep an eye on that oxygen, buddy. Okay, I can go up that other vent. That's what we needed. We can go up the vent to the left. Where are you, baby? Okay, we're checked in here. The only way this works is if you check things 4 or 5 times before you, to ensure that, to find the thing that you missed. You gotta bring a ready or not mentality. Let's clear this place surgically. I agree. But in order to clear it surgically, I need the laser cutter so I can literally do surgery on it. Okay, we've been there, done that. We got to go find that other. We got to find that other vent, which was not in here. And there's that's where the other vent went though, and it's not anything useful. Okay, let's just make sure we're not going over anything we already did. Okay, that's where that other one goes. So the laser cutter doesn't even really help us there. It might be right around here. This feels like the area where I was overlooking things. And there's a chance it just isn't in here. But that would be pretty foul of them. Dude. Hold on, can I use the, wait a second. I just had a 5-head idea. Can I use the resource scanner for fragments? Oh, it just is only mineral, so probably not. Oh, there it was. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm a genius. Big plays. Okay, it's the right. Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. The one I need... Oh my god, that's so it. Unless it's on the other side of this somehow. Dude. Dude, oh no. Okay, so that's a different one. Come on, dude. What? It might be in the debris field out here. Really?
Robin, I have something important to share.
Another artifact?
Yes, although...
You cannot know for sure what it is, but it is certainly of significant import. I know.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So now we have another one. I didn't even get... This was the initial goal. Was PK8. And I got completely sidetracked. But it's for a good reason. And now we have Q59. It's Q59. I like Alan's voice, man. When are you bringing back the gimp suit? Next company party. Obviously. I mean, we need the laser cutter. No guess. Rudy gets distracted and will never get deep. Yeah, I mean, dude. If I can complain about the easiest job on Earth for a moment, hypothetically, if I were to complain, people don't account enough for the streaming tax enough. It's one thing to play a game, and then another thing to play a game while streaming. You have to knock your IQ points down. Like it takes away like 30 of your IQ points because you're thinking about the chat, a joke, what's happening in the game, and then how cute my dog is. It takes up a lot of processing power, especially for someone who is running off of a Windows 98 processor in their head. Drivers haven't been updated. Okay, CPU, barely any. But we just put Lucy in. How much for a game used Gimsuit asking for Maresh? I mean, it's 4 figures. I still have that puppy. Haven't cleaned it. Would never ruin the value. So, okay, let's check if it's in the debris field out here, because sometimes that gives you a little something. That gives you a little something. Or there could be another entrance. That's always possible as well. Yeah, no, hit the rocks. I'm not quite used to how much bigger the sea truck is. It's kind of a big Bertha. Let's actually check. Oh. Crickets. Okay, and then this is going to be that entrance that up here that we already went to. Whoa, look at that thing. What is that? Oh, I think I need these. Hot gas pushed upwards through the planet's crust over thousands of years. The densely packed magnesium, aluminum, rich rock branched and split, resulting in these striking tree-like vent structures. Alright. Whoa, that looks like something different. Alright, let's think about this. Let's think about this real quick. That looked like a different foe. Okay, let's remain on task. Let's get some. Am I out of water? How? Alright, we'll be okay for a while. Okay, let's try and that's the one. Okay. That's the one we already pinged. Dude, I think we found. I guess we can go to this alien artifact site. Yeah, it's this box right here that I can't get into. That's devastating right there. It's devastating right there, that is. Alright, that's okay though. Alright, but the whole reason we came over here was to try to find an entrance to that. Oh, is this the mine? Remember when I found that mine? It's a mine! That might be this, because I was going around over here. Okay. That is not the same thing as... Hit another rock, Rudy. I dare you. I'm drunk. You hate when you can't get into a box? Yeah, Hardy. Yeah, guys, this isn't a joking... Like, this isn't a jokey joke stream. This is serious shit, dude. It's not all... Like, it's not all based on a fake business. To make an unserious profession seem more serious. That's not what this is. Why are you guys whiling? Hold up. Yep, this is the mine. Well, I've already been here! Oh yeah, you sounded manly right there, Rudy. But now we can actually go kind of examine a little bit more. Hold on, let's see if I... Make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's check this fragment. This thing is absolutely useless. Okay. Can't bring the F-150 in here, though. We're back. We're going in. Fuck it. I'm actually glad it's so far in here. That's awesome. Okay, there's some goodies in here. I love that that door was just not big enough for me to get my sealed supply crate. That's so awesome. Give me some. I got plenty of oxygen. We're chilling. Oh, I already had that one. Sweet. I know I probably missed one, but I just wanted to get down here and get the goodies. What are you? It's somehow still further. Oh, yeah. Inventory full. That's so awesome.
New technology acquired.
Already got that.
Oh, hey, Parvin. Can I get you to sign off here?
What is all this?
I don't know. Some
Oh.
kind of measuring equipment? Lil said she'd send someone over to set it up later.
Ah, alien science nonsense.
I wouldn't say that. You should ask her to show you some of her findings. It's pretty interesting stuff. There might really be someone down there.
You ask me, the scientists have too much control over here.
What?
I'm serious. Look around you. This mining facility extracts every mineral your scientists use to make their equipment. Their bases, their scanners, even your little sea trucks.
I wouldn't call them little.
Do you know the name of a single person who works down here?
Well, I know you, Parvin.
Ah, tell Lillian she's wasting her time. There's nothing down here but workers, and we already know we don't spark her curiosity.
I kind of want to reset because I got a little sidetracked. Oh, there's oxygen right there. We're good. I think I already have that. Yep. I actually am really glad that they're giving me all this stuff in this area that I can't breathe in that I already have somehow. I just actually really like that it's nothing new. This could be new. Nope, sure isn't. Sure as heck isn't. I could use some ruby though. And my inventory's full. Awesome. Yo, do I have enough? These little crab lobsters make some goofy noises, man. That's got to be a new max depth, dude. Has to be. good. Why doesn't this door open more? I mean, that's just so annoying. Okay, that was good. That was good. That was good. Okay, we gotta clear some inventory space, but I want to read this. Aurora wreckage located survivors. Altair has released voice recordings which confirm survivors of the Aurora crash. That's me. The transmission came from a trade ship, Sunbeam, which was passing nearby. They got vaporized. We got one of your birds over here. That's when they died. While the number of survivors is not yet known, nor the true state of the ship, it's dead. It is known that she has landed with her hull largely intact. That's not true. I mean, yeah, I guess so. On planet 456b, larger than Earth and largely waterbound, it is thought the planet has a breathable atmosphere and hopes have been raised. I thought I was on the same planet. Am I on a different planet? Well, I mean, yes, but I mean, like, literally in this game. We got a floodlight. Pretty cool. I just don't like notifications. Mark III. Alright. And we got the jet upgrade. Okay, we need to get rid of probably this all this copper and titanium. We probably don't even really need that. Well, we can keep the copper wire because that's essentially 2 titanium or 2 copper. I'm going to get rid of all this copper and all this titanium. Same planet? That's what I thought. Okay, the rest of this is good. Okay. Dude, get rid of these flares, too. Why do I have so many flares? I don't need that. They just keep giving me flares. Loki don't need that. Okay, we're going back in. Need some O2. Someone in the office said Rudy has web toes. I wish. Alright. We're going to leave that one open just in case we need it on the way back. Having a scanner on the Sea Glide would be really cool. I'm gonna leave this one too. Might need it on the way back. Is that dumb? That may have been dumb to think that. Okay, let's check this area. Sealed, right? Nope. Actually, could use that. I think we got everything over here. This is gonna give us titanium. Oh. I got the jet upgrade. I didn't even get... Okay. This one's sealed, right? Yep. Got that. Get some oxygen. So I don't even have the full prawn suit yet. Okay. There we go. Okay, one more. Take this ruby. It's gonna be right here. Really? 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 Onward. Drill arm, nice. I'm gonna get out of here without somehow getting the prawn suit and every other upgrade. That's just how I do.
It is both reassuring and unsettling to rediscover this site after being in
Is it a sculpture?
My connection to the network grows stronger, however slightly. I hope you will continue to search for more of these.
Yeah, I would love to. They weren't in such inconvenient locations. Okay, we're kind of pushing it on oxygen right now. Please tell me that. Yes, that one respawned. Dude, how can I not scan that one prawn suit? Hold on. Oh my god. Yes. Ay, caramba! Explain to me why I can't scan that.
New blueprint synthesized.
Yes. We got the laser cutter. We gotta go down there and go right. Is it enough oxygen? I don't know. These don't respawn fast enough. This is a bad idea. Give me another oxygen, please. No, I blew it. I actually blew it.
New technology acquired.
Headlamp? Really? Oh my god, I need these to respawn. I blew it. I got greedy.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen.
Oh, it respawned? Yes. I thought I was donezo, dude. We're good. We have all the ones on the way back, too. We may not even hit him, so that we don't even have to wait for him to respawn. Good run right here. Really good run. Man, the Sea Glide feels slow right now. I'm not going to touch that one. We're going to leave it. Wow. I got a little squirrely there. I'm willing to admit that. I'm willing to admit that. Pee-pee. Dude, that was reckless. But we got it. We're good. Okay. I need to actually check this first room. Also, there was something I could scan, like, right here, I thought. I saw it. I'm gonna check this first room, because I don't know if I I think I fully checked it, but as you know, I tend to overlook the small things. Okay, got that one. I think we got it all. Yeah, okay, we're chilling. Alright, we gotta get all the way down there, boys. Now here's the question. Do I hit all of the oxygen on the way down there? I think I do. Because by the time I come, my thought initially for not hitting him on the way down was so I could hit him on the way back. But by the time I come back, they will have respawned. What will you do with Clue during Camp Barstool this year? I actually am not going to Camp Barstool. I just figured that out yesterday. Funny you say that. I was going to go, but I have a wedding that I really can't miss, and I was gonna miss it, but then I talked to Hank and Big Cat, and they were like, "Dude, you're okay. You've never missed anything, and there's a million people there. No one cares about you." But I have to go to Italy. Poor me, right? Ugh, I gotta go to Italy. But Zoopy also has a pity named Moss, and he found this lady that has 3 pit bulls herself that just houses dogs for like $25 a night, which is insane for housing dogs, from what I've learned. So I'll probably just do that. And then I'm pretty much going to treat... I haven't taken like a real vacation since I started at Barstool. And nor do I really deserve one, if I'm being honest. Like, not like my job is that stressful. But I mean, I've taken trips, and then we get like the July 4th and the Christmas break, but I've taken like weekends and like a couple longer trips like there, here and there, but I've never taken like a full, like, I'm on vacation week off. So, that'll be like my vacation. I'm going to Italy. Sicily. Pretty excited. Can I ship Clue to Italy? We're going. I already decided. I don't even need feedback. I'm just going to hit everyone on the way there because they're going to respawn on the way back. Occam's razor. The simplest solution is the best. I heard a lot of people are bailing on Camp Barstool. Don't love that. Why am I getting this ruby? And I didn't even get it. I should have checked my inventory. Fuck. We're good. So we can build the laser cutter, boys. And we can build the prawn suit. Okay, we're going right. I need water too, man. I can just eat food though. Hold up. No, for sure. Did we already get that? But why couldn't I scan it again? Hold up. Missed this one. Nice. Is this the bottom? Nice. That's actually so big for this program. Whoa. Is this gold? Gold. Okay. Anything else? Random floodlights. Got everything up here. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything over here. Okay, nice. Nice. Take a diamond. You know what? I'm just gonna kill this fucker too. I don't have my knife equipped. Almost out of battery. Clinical. Any chance we get a stream with Zach? I mean, that was gonna happen today, but I wouldn't have been able to get him until like 3:30, and also I had to figure out what was wrong with the PC. so that ate up a lot of time. So it would have been rushed, and it just wouldn't have been clean. I want to capitalize on that well. So I think that's next week. I've been trying to get Zach. I've been chasing that son of a bitch around. But we're gonna get him. I got some good ideas. Is there a way in up there? No. Nice. Okay. Huge run. Dude, I was trying to get at this from just that alien artifact that we were trying to get to. The entrance to where we needed to be versus where it actually was so far away. Why is I need to... Yo. Did I drop the knife? There it is. What a save. I could have dropped that anywhere. I've been dropping shit like crazy. Oh my god. That would have been so bad if I didn't notice that. I mean, not really, but... It would have been a real pain in the pussy. Okay. I think we go home. We got some stuff to make. We can make the prawn suit. But will the sea truck eventually, can I add enough to it to, how do I move the prawn suit? Can I get this Cyclops? Guess we'll find out. I kind of want to build an aquarium too for my fishies. Good run, boys.
Perfect.
Did you guys just hear that soundboard thing I just played? I don't think I switched the output on my soundboard. Did you like the prawn suit last game? I did. It took me a little bit. I wasn't as good with it as I should have been. Zach sort of slips in and out of your grasp, Rudy. Yeah, he's like an eel, or like a girl you're dating getting into bed at night, just slippery, covered in lotion. I swear, dude, girls before bed, they, yeah, I met girls. When their nighttime routine, they cover themselves in so many tinctures and lotions that they get into bed and it's like a seal. We're trying to lower Rudy's sodium intake. Dude, I haven't had McDonald's in so long. I miss it. I don't think I eat that much sodium. I think I just need to get jaw filler. We're back. That was easy. It could have been that easy, guys. But that's the joy of the game. Is wandering around like a buffoon and then pressing the wrong button. New max depth, too. Where are the haters now? Okay, what can we make? I didn't get the cotton. Feck. Okay, let's charge batteries real quick. Okay. We got another power cell. That's nice. Do I have another spare battery? Okay, we got a lot of good stuff here, man. Aquarium. That's the most important thing right now. I didn't build an aquarium last time and I hated myself for it. I need a friend. I'm a pet guy now. 2 glass and a titanium. That's easy. I don't have 2 glass. I sure don't. Need some quartz. Good thing I dropped all of it when I was down there. And now I'm gonna need this glass for something else. Oh, I don't even have enough.
Intake.
Lady, shut up. And I don't have any. That's vintage Junda. That's vintage Junda. And I need to make lockers too. I'm fucking up. Okay, let's just go get 1 bladderfish. I need that water filtration suit, man. I wonder if near the penguins there's less fish. Because they'd eat them. I should have just put that table core away. We're playing well, but we're actually making some rookie mistakes as well.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I can go plant that, actually. Let's see how our plants are doing. Okay. I need quartz and water. Bingo. I think I need 2 more actually, because I need to make another. Well, actually, I don't, because I already have one. The lack of quartz around here is pretty. There it is. You just gotta talk shit about the game, man. That's really, you talk shit about the game, and then it gives you what you want. That's gaming 101. For all you rookies out there. And we're building an aquarium, which is an entirely unnecessary thing right now, but it's going to be vibey. Listen, we got the mood board. We need an aquarium. Can I put the eggs in here, or do I need the big aquarium? We're gonna find out. Where's my egg? That's a big egg, man. Sure can't. Maybe I can put one of the smaller eggs in there? Sure can't. Okay. Let's organize a bit. Let's make wait, why is this partially deconstructed? That was weird. Okay, we need to make some lockers. Dude, I hate this. These are all so uneven too, man. Why can I not make this right here? That's infuriating. Alright, we'll do a little divide. Okay, we're gonna name this one Ruby. Okay, and then we can put that in there. Put, ooh, we got We might have to divide up the silver, diamond, and gold. Actually, no. We're gonna need it for something. That's okay. Lithium. Okay. Let's make another one. We're gonna name this one eggs. Important. So then we can clear up space in... Dude, this is driving me insane. Look at how uneven these are. God, I'm a moron. I'm a moron. Okay. We'll put this guy in there too, if he's still alive. So that's useless. I can't plant that. We'll put the prawn suit in there too. Just gotta remember that. Okay. We're gonna put the sulfur in here too. Okay. Oh, we got more ruby in here and sulfur. Nice, okay. So we can actually free up. Okay, hold on. Now we can name this one green stuff. And then we can put all this in here. Okay. Now, what do we want to make? Actually, hold on. I don't have the big aquarium. Okay. What is that thing doing over here? What fish is that? I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay. So, what can we make? What new fun things did we get? This fish really wants in here. Okay. We can make the prawn suit. We can make the sea truck dock and then use the moon pool for the prawn suit. Let's make this for sure. We did get the okay. Can't make that yet. We need the Mark II, which we got right there. We can make this too. So Mark II, defense. We didn't get what we needed for that. I don't remember. Oh no, we don't know what synthetic fibers takes, man. Fuck. Quantum locker. Storage solution which shares content with all other... Oh, that's sick. I need the snow fox. Laser cutter. Where did the parallel processing unit go? We need that. Wait, do we just have it? Didn't I pick that up? Or was it... Oh, it was one of two, wasn't it? We need to go back to that ship and use the laser cutter to get to the other rooms to get the rest of the parallel processing unit. The other two... We need two more. Do we have what we takes for synthetic fibers? We don't. Prawn suit is 3 or 4. You're lying! How? That's okay. We don't need it right now. But that's pretty embarrassing. How did I get the jet upgrade and the drill arm? Dude, I was around 100 prawn suits, but I couldn't scan all of them. And it definitely wasn't user error. Okay, let's just focus on what we can do. We need the laser cutter. We have an extra power cell. That's nice. Okay. Need a battery. And And then we just need sulfur, which we got. That's good news. Bingo. Love it. We haven't really used the air bladder. We probably don't need the air bladder right now because we have the truck. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Not gonna do it. Okay, and then can we make... So we don't know what synthetic fibers are. So that we still need the other pieces of the parallel processing unit. I don't know why I wanted this acid, but it was something cool. Computer chip, which I think takes copper wire. And 2 table coral and 1 gold. So I'm making a computer chip, right? So I can make that. So I need poly. That's what I needed it for. Shit! So I can't make any of this. Wait, let me backtrack. So I need a computer chip and poly. I already have ruby. For the computer chip I can make right now, but the poly I need hydrochloric acid, and for the hydrochloric acid I need cotton and salt. Okay. 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 Let's reset. We gotta go back to that ship. I could use another battery. Let's do something positive. Let's make a battery. Good. What does a battery take again? Ribbon plant. And copper. Okay. Let those percolate. We got 2 though. Just had enough, thank God.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, I didn't get in. Battery. Do I need more water? Sure do. Sure freaking do. Headlamp. An ion battery for a headlamp? Are you kidding? They're synthetic fibers. Oh, wait. Spiral plant? Do I have that? No. I don't. Why was that not? Why was that not in... You're getting too good at this game. Learning to organize was a bridge too far. Yeah, they hate to see me up, man. Y'all hate to see me win. The days of building a base and having it flood are long behind us. I do miss those days. Okay. Let's recharge our batteries. What else needs it? This piece of shit mineral thing does. But what else does? It's more important than that. Scanner does. That's more important. And then we can replace it later. I'm going to keep a power... Actually, I don't need to keep a power cell on me because... I mean, I might want to if I'm really out there for a long time in the sea truck, but I just don't think it's going to run out of battery. Put this in there too. I should probably make a quartz locker. And a diamond locker. That doesn't make a lot of sense because I'm only clearing up 4 spaces then, but I want to keep Glyman together. But I could make... Gilver. What do you think is better, OG or below zero? Hard for me to say right now. I mean, it's hard to replicate. Like, once you know the game, like, the discovery and the unknown in the first game is just incredible. But it's still fun. I feel like the exploration aspect in the first one was a little bit more fun. I mean, it's just a bigger game. This one, I actually, like, legitimately don't love the, how tight some of the spaces are. Especially given the fact that the sea truck is a little bit bulkier. I'm just gonna put this... Do I dare put this silver in here? Or do I make a new one for... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 10, 12, 5, 10. So there's 13. So I should make one for silver. And gold. Which means I should just make one for diamond. It's gonna be the same difference. Is this not, again, that's just so frustrating. I hate that. No, yeah, for sure. Gonna piss me off. The OCD is kicking in. Hate that noise. Why am I so grumpy? Nope. And I heard that in Subnautica 2, when it comes out in 14 years after it's out of development hell, it's gonna have snapping in the crafting, which is gonna be huge because it's annoying that these like I can't snap level these. And I also know that that was silver and not quartz. You thought I wasn't gonna catch that. Okay, then now the silver can go over here in Gilver. And then this titanium can go in here. Hell yes. Now we let's actually get some what time of day is it? It doesn't really matter, but it's daytime. Okay, let's get some water and then we're gonna go on one more little expedition. What time is it? 4:49? Okay. I have nutrient blocks, so I'm good on food. Just need Wawa. And we gotta clean up that to-do list, too. Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna... You see those reactions right there? See these reactions right here? See those flicks? Okay, he's messing with us now? What do you mean? I'm messing with you with how good I am? I low-key actually do need some food, though, because I want to save those nutrient blocks. At least right now, I can make this food. Why am I not just using... Whatever. You mean with my spelling? I like to get creative with the spelling. It's fun. Fun fact about me, this is probably like kind of like a weird ego move, but whenever I save someone's name in my phone that like I know fairly well, or I know that I'm gonna know fairly well, I use a nickname because then I don't put them on a pedestal. I never do first and last name in my phone. And if I do first and last name, I just put it all in the front first name thing because I hate when the phone... Lady! I'm in the middle of explaining something that no one's going to care about. I don't do the first name, last name thing because I hate how the iPhone contacts organize it by last name. Does this DLC have Grav Ball? I never actually used that in the last one. I wonder if it does. I didn't know what that was, and then I was watching someone else play through it, and they used a grab ball, and I was like, holy shit, it just pulls materials in for you. We might actually have to do that. Goliath grouper. Rasside, listen, man. You were like saying jokes earlier, but you're just weird, dude.
Vital signs stabilizing.
You're scaring the hose, dude. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna take... Yeah, banning someone is... You can't have the hoe. Yeah, no hoe repellent in chat, please. Yeah, you're harshing my mellow. All right, then we got one spare battery. Take a nap. Save. Damn, that poster wall goes hard. Okay, first of all, thank you. Second of all, it's not a poster wall, it's a mood board. And what do we have to focus on? Focus. We're chilling. Okay. I just don't get why some ingredients are in. Why is the synthetic fiber recipe only in the fabrication station, but it isn't in my data bank? That's weird. There's a couple weird things like that in the game. When I first played Subnautica, I didn't fully grasp, and I was talking shit about the mod station and how that was confusing, how like you fabricate certain things and then you mod it. But it makes sense now that I'm done with the game. I get it now, where it's like you make the base module in the fabricator in the vehicle upgrade, and then if you want to upgrade it, you go to the mod station. It's still a little goofy, but this is weird. Like, why is synthetic fibers not in my data bank, but it's in here? Okay. I just need that spiral. So what I really need is... We don't need to look at that. We don't need that. This we do need. Synthetic fibers already got pinned. We don't need this. This one takes poly, which is going to take that. And poly, all that takes is gold and that, so that's easy. Okay, so we really don't need... We don't need that. We don't need that. This is what we got to focus on right here. And then we also have a new... So we got to this, so we're good on that. So this is the new one here. But I think we go back to the ship and use a laser cutter. Here's the thing. I kind of want to be done by like 5:30. Can I go? I actually can go do that in time. I can. I absolutely can. Because I know exactly how to get there. I know exactly what I'm doing. I always have. And we have the laser cutter now. Deep for Ozzy, exactly. How much water do we have? And we can use the thermal blade. We can use the thermal blade for food on the road as well. We got plenty of water. Let's use this real quick. It's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Actually, that's exactly what I wanted to do. It's nighttime, perfect. Laser cutter on. I probably can take the bladder off, but whatever. Okay, so where just smoked that fish? I think it's... Oh, I picked up that beacon. Damn, I should have used the beacon on the ship. It's okay. My mental sense of direction will save me. Okay, I need to focus on this cotton thing. Which means I can't just fly around. I need to actually examine some things some more. So I need spiral plant. Okay. Did I just get turned around? What the hell? Rudy, I'm here. Hello, Jason Bourne. Is that it to the right? Okay, and we'll go around the right side of the island. But the thing is that now I can't... Once I use this laser cutter, I'm not going to need to go over to that ship. But I could use it as an island reference in general, and then I can always just make another beacon. That way I always know where the island is, even though my radar in my head, natural, is really good. Where's the island? There it is. Right? Why is... The truck doesn't go as high. That's definitely it. Also, I can use the alien artifact beacon to get... Because the mine was right over here, too. See how I'm thinking in so many different dimensions? Those things make the worst noises. I hate you. I don't see many plants around here. some little lith. Yep, there's the island. Genius. Ship should be right up here. Hardy cave bush. That's it. That's the joke. That's the joke. That one's perfect as is, that joke. I think Parmesan says, I wish they did full Ready or Not. It was great hearing the boys together, plus White Sox saving anything always makes things better. Oh my god, he's perfect. But I think we are going to play, we're going to do that again. We legitimately had a blast playing that. Okay, did I miss the ship? Nope, sure didn't. Exactly where I thought it was. Okay, we got our laser cutter. And we're going to find some goodies, boys. We need the parallel ionizer, or whatever the hell that is. The parallel actuator. Okay, don't like that entrance. I like this entrance. I'm gonna have to rememorize this interior again. Ah! Okay. Let's get it. Give me a door to cut. Okay, that's where we found the first one, so methinks that this door is going to be good. Probably shouldn't have used that one yet, but that's okay. Now we're talking, boys. And we can also open that fragment, the little control box that we found. I gotta remember to do that. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking kidding me? It just opened to the hallway that I was already in. The hallway that I could get. Oh my god. There's plenty of other doors. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to go open that other one. I'm going to open that control box that was right here, and we're going to get whatever's inside. Yeah, mission accomplished. We did it. Found everything we need to find in here. I just don't remember where the other doors are, but I'll find them. Yeah, no. I love having to trace this myself. I actually do. That's a good gameplay mechanic. Bingo. I have to scan it? Okay. Okay, one more. Reset on O. See how I talk you through it? Didn't even get full oxygen. So let's lower this thing a bit. Okay. Let's go up here. Yep, there we go. I think this is actually going to open me up to right to the other side of where I already have been. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I know that opening to the right is to the other entrance to the place I've been. So this is going to get me nowhere. Just going to give me a shortcut. That's all this is going to do. Yep, that's exactly right. Stay hot, Junda. All right, what about up here? Yep. Wait. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I think I need to go in the vents. I think I need to go in the vents. I just gotta remember how to get to the vents. Oh. Okay. Is there one in here? Okay. I think this one just gets me to the glass room office. But we'll see. I think the other one is the one we're looking for. And I nailed it. I'm actually going to take this titanium. See how I retrieve my materials? Like a beast? You thought those were gone forever. Mm-mm. We recycle. Yeah, no, I love that that door can't be... I love that I can't just open every door with my fucking laser. I need to calm down. Just not the right way. Just not the right way, Rudy. I was just up here, wasn't I? Mm-hmm. Absolutely useless run. Okay, I got it. And by that I mean I know not to go in there again. Okay, we're going straight. Do I have a favorite dodgeball quote? Yeah. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Dude. How'd I... There was another vent. Where was the other vent? Now I can't remember where that other vent is. I feel like it has to be on this level. I lost it in my memory machine. I done lost it in my memory machine. Dadgummit. Yeah, I mean, there's a million of them. That's just the first one that came to my mind. I'm white. W-H-I-T-E. Double fault, that's a warning. Yeah, I mean, touche. Where is this damn vent, man? There's 2 vents? There it is. That's the one I just went in. This is not going as well as I hoped it would. I could use... I did get into this room somehow. Hold up. Now I remember this little sneaky room. But I already got everything in here. What if it's in here? Oh. Okay. Dude, I can't remember where that other vent is, and I know that it was nearby. the entrance. Maybe it was further over this way. Okay, there's the vent I've been in. It's gotta be... How is it... I am tripping. Rudy, what are the 5 Ds of dodgeball? Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Actually, you know what one, like, isn't the funniest line, but one of my favorites is when the whole scene where he comes down reading the dictionary. When I was a kid, I used to actually do shit like that. I used to pretend to read books. When he walks down the stairs to meet, what is her name? I almost said Veronica, but that's Veronica Corningstone, Anchorman. When he comes down the stairs to meet the girl that ends up with Vince Vaughn, the banker, when he comes down the stairs reading the dictionary and he's like, I like to break a mental sweat. And then the one after that where he's like, oh yeah, the painting of him with the bull, he's like, that's me grabbing the bull by the horns. That's how I handle my business, metaphorically. But seriously, I did do that. Blade, laser. I mean, that's such a good one. Where's this vent, though? I appreciate you distracting me from this immense frustration I'm feeling, but where is the vent, man? Where is the vent? Okay, not in there. It's not in any of those rooms. It's not over there. Is it just in this room? Is it just to the right? In the same room? Or is it in this room that we take the vent to? Does the vent lead to the other vent? Probably not. Assuredly not. I could use the fragment locator. Let's do that. Crickets. I mean, I already tried this one. Or another little one that killed me is when he loses, and then when he loses the tournament at the end, and White is leaving, and he bumps it. No, it's not when he loses. It's in the middle of the tournament. He's leaving the dodgeball court, and he bumps into some dude, and then just smokes his drink out of his hand. That made me laugh so hard. It's just such like a hilarious random thing. He just bumps into some random guy who's carrying a Coke, and he just hits it out of his hand. That just got me for some reason. Dude. That's it, right? That's the exit of it. But I've been there. I've done that. Is the last one, is the last fragment just not in here? I'm not picking up anything. Thoughts on doing a movie watch along? That'd be fun. I could do it on Twitch. That's a very underutilized feature. Will Neff is the only person I know that does it. And he knows a lot more about movies, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can't do it and have it be fun. Dude, I don't think it's in here, man. I got no answers. This is devastating. I'm not getting anything on the radar. It's just really bothering me that I can't find that entrance to that. But it doesn't even matter because I have it's not pinging a fragment. Well, another thing is that people don't realize is that, like, the character of White Goodman, he actually basically did in a different movie before then, where he's a camp counselor. And it's also a very kind of, and then his character in Happy Gilmore is sort of an offshoot of that. But he had a movie, his thing was called like Summer Camp or something, where he's a camp counselor and he's essentially White Goodman. Heavyweights, yeah. This is really going bad, man. I just don't think it's in here. Can anyone? I'll take a hint from chat now. I don't even think anyone knows or cares, but I just don't think it's in here, man. I've covered every inch of where I think I can. I mean, the only thing is I just haven't found that other fucking vent. Go deeper. That's not an answer to this particular problem. Just scan this thing. Cool. One line I also used to say a lot, this is my consigliere, Michel. I mean, so much of that is just the delivery of the character, but Along Came Polly's a great movie, dude. I mean, that kind of, like, in my mind, like, sealed Philip Seymour. I think Philip Seymour Hoffman, in my opinion, and, like, in terms of my taste, like, I think he's the best actor I've ever seen. Like, the fact that he can go from Before the Devil Knows You're Dead to Along Came Polly and be that good at both super dramatic, depressing movies and that good at comedy too. I mean, I just don't think there was ever a better actor. Why would they have this skywalk if I can't? Dude, I'm about to look this up. I'm actually about to look this up. That's where we're at. Let it rain. Yeah. ball knower pick with Philip Seymour Hoffman. I mean, it's just so. I think that people forget because he passed away a while ago. But I mean, he was appreciated at the time. But like, people kind of forget that. Like, I don't think there's anyone that's ever been better than him, in my opinion. That can like go from being that funny to being that good of a dramatic actor too. Okay. What am I looking for again? The parallel processing unit. I just have to because I got to get home to get to the dog, man. And I feel like I've earned this. I've earned this check. We only get one more check for the rest of this playthrough. I'm gonna hold myself accountable, and I can't spell parallel. We were using one of our two lookups. Not the same as chat help. But chat help is just sort of like hot or cold, you know what I mean? Dude, shout out to the Unk YouTubers. I love you guys. Gives me hope. Don't have that. Don't have that. Wait, did he go buy it? I told you it wasn't in here.
Try to do this during the day if you can do. It makes a big difference to visibility and finding things. Certainly finding these wreckages. And this is quite a dark biome. One of the darker ones, quite dense. But we're in the right area. We know this because it's hazy green. Careful of the squiddies when you get out of the sea truck because they can do 40 damage to the player. Now, this is what we're looking for. This big wreckage.
So it was a different wreck. That's kind of relieving that it actually isn't in here because I was losing my mind. I still didn't find that other vent, but that's okay. What time is it? 5:20. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. No, for sure. No, that's exactly how you get out. Perfect. You roll out. Let me get my bearings real quick. Mercury 2, yeah. But I'm just trying to remember exactly how. So the island, I think. I just need to see where the island is, then I'll know. I think it's just. I closed the video, which I shouldn't have done. Okay, I think it's just. Dude, this thing's roll mechanics are insane. I just lost all. I think it's just further this way. That's back home. Literally the opposite. I think it's further this way. Whoa. Oh, I've seen those guys. They're chill. They're chill. Yeah, this is the right way. Okay, here's what I'm thinking, guys. I'm going to find the Mercury 2. I'm going to drop a beacon, and then I'm going to go... What the fuck? That doesn't look chill. Oh, I've seen you. I've seen you. Okay, hold on. We got some alien. I'm going for it. Nice! Now we're cooking, boys. I just got to explore more. There it is. So here's what I'm thinking. I think I save here and drop a beacon.
Detecting bow of an astronautical Soltrons Gulf vessel nearby.
What?
Vessel name Mercury 2. Inoperative.
Oh, you don't say. Okay. What am I feeding Clue? He can only eat prescription kibble right now because he's got an upset tummy. But I was talking to Zoop today, and he was telling me that he's had a pity for who's younger than Clue, but he's had him for longer than me. And he was telling me that that pitties just kind of have sensitive stomachs in general. So that was relieving. And the prescription pibble's fine. Pibble? The prescription kibble's fine. The only thing I didn't realize is that when you get it on Amazon, you have to list your vet, and then they reach out to your vet, and then once the vet approves it, then you can get it, which adds like a day or two. But it's fine. You can still get it on Amazon. I think it's a little more expensive. Just get it. You're so close. Yeah, we can try real quick, actually. I still have a tiny bit of time. That would be a nice little end. All right, let's check it. Actually, you know what? Let's find the entrance. That beacon's clutch, though. Good music. That's a good sign. Can we get in right here? No. Can we get in right there? Yep, right there. All right. Actually, hold on. Actually, we're good. Like, why do I scan things that I can't use? Like, that's useless for me. All right, let's look around. Is that a nuclear reactor?
I'm alive. Stefanos saved me.
Yep.
The Mercury attempted an emergency takeoff and everything seemed fine. I was helping the bridge crew with the emergency takeoff since the crew was short-handed because of everything. I heard the sound of metal tearing, and for a split second, everything was tinged bright green and unbearably hot. Then I saw daylight, and I was looking down at the ocean and ice. The strongest wind I've ever felt roared in my ears, ripping through the ship. People went flying out the side of the Mercury, so much screaming and chaos. I was lucky. I had just clipped into my sea tinker. Stefanos came out of nowhere, like a malaika, an angel. I felt his rough, calloused hand grasp mine with the gentlest of urgency.
Horny!
It felt like time slowed. He said, I gotcha. Just follow me, Ella.
So horny.
I don't know how, but he used an emergency tether to drag me to the nuclear reactor core, the strongest bulkhead in the ship. We hit the water and everything went black. He's sleeping. I think he might have hit his head. I'm exhausted. The adrenaline has long since worn off and my body aches. I think I might have fractured the rib. I'm gonna shut my eyes for a bit. When I wake up, I'll figure this out. I'll save us.
Did Clue have anything wrong with him when I adopted him? No, he didn't have heartworms or anything. The only thing he did have was giardia, but that wasn't a big deal. And he didn't really even have diarrhea that bad. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't like he wasn't pooping in the apartment. It wasn't like he couldn't control it. And his poops weren't really diarrhea. I mean, they were a little bit loose, but they were fine, honestly. So I just gave him the dewormer. He was fine. And he should be good now. But I guess pitties have they get allergies really easily, and they get They get command chair, big. They get their tummies, I guess, are just pretty sensitive in general. It kind of does sound like Sophia. Look for music discs. Oh, I think I have one. We can build a jukebox next session. Okay, I need to figure out a way. I'm worried that I need the gravity thing to get into this room. Although I can't. Oh, never mind. I can go up here. No, we're good. Hold on. Because I can't get. Whoa, hello. That's why you keep looking. Okay, hold on. I'm actually going to use. Make sure I don't miss anything. Come on. The sealed supply crate thing is kind of. Ooh! Nice. Dead end, are you serious? Dead ass? It's a dead ass dead end. That was a spite eat right there. Oh no, man. I'm really worried that we need to get in here and we need. Hold on, there's another entrance. There might be another entrance elsewhere. Because I don't think there's any vents in here. But if there probably is another entrance on the exterior. Let me just double check real quick. I'm kind of low on O though. Hold on. That's probably just another entrance. Nope, we can go right there. Let's get some O. I thought those plants were covering it. That's why I didn't go there first.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I think we're in the money, boys. Here we go. What the hell is that? Ooh, nice. I can put my eggs in there. I can hatch my egg babies. Come on, give me something good. It's just gonna be lore.
My instincts are never wrong. Stefanos has always been overly cautious. He hates taking risks, which I suppose is understandable when you're in the back end of the galaxy. But no risk, no reward. Elliot finds evidence of alien architecture on a completely uncharted planet, and he expects me to ignore that? Orion's belt, I would be an absolute fool. We've done some scans, and while there aren't a lot of mineral resources on this planet, there is decent biodiversity. Teams go out in the morning. There should be a significant specimen
Do I
and
have enough
sample
battery?
for biopatenting, which will be split among the crew as part of the discovery clause. Let's see, Stefanos and everyone else complain when they have a few more sold Transgov credits in their uniform pockets.
Oh, nice.
They'll learn to trust my
Chinese
instincts
potato's
at some point.
huge. Is this not an internal grow bed? Why can't I get that?
Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is every xenolinguist's dream. I mean, I was helping with the planetary scans, and there are possible unknown structures on the surface. This could set my career up for life. The images are a little degraded coming through the atmosphere, but it looks like intentional and complex architecture, which means civilization, and civilization means language. Oh, man. And now most of the crew wants to get home.
Easy, buddy.
But this could be a defining discovery. I'm definitely going to put a bug in Diana's ear about going to the surface so I can take a team to explore.
We're going to save one of those.
Desperately hope this pans out.
So I can plant
I
it.
can't wait till we get into communication range with Soul again. Layla and the kids would love to hear this. I mean, it's rough being away from him so long, but this might just make it worth it. I'll be able to give him so much more.
Doesn't sound like things went well for them. Frag detector? What? They definitely want me to build a nuclear... Oh, shit.
Oxygen.
We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it. Oh!
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oh! You see those instincts? Oh, you see those instincts? Holy shit. I'm saving that Chinese potato so I can plant it. Okay. Can I really not scan that grow bed? What the fuck? What? Come on! There it is, boys. We got
now
it.
I just need to build the test override module. Then I can disable that satellite tower.
We did it. I'm glad we finished that off. Okay, but there's a little bit more in here. Don't want to miss nothing. Okay, we got all this. Whoa.
O'Brien's felt this all went sideways. How could I have known that so much would go wrong? I failed my crew. No, I don't fail. I didn't get into this position by being a failure. It's this desolate land, frigid, cursed. Between these tunneling creatures and the strange sickness that a few of the crew are showing symptoms of, we have to leave at first light tomorrow. We are prepping for a rapid takeoff. We can't take chances with the vibrations drawing the tunnelers, so we're skipping the systems check. Risky, but I have faith in myself and the crew of the Mercury. Landing this thing was practically a miracle, though. But we have to get out of here. Maybe the weapon is to keep people away, but if we leave, it'll let us go. I have to leave the quarantined crew in the cave behind. We will be back for them, but we can't risk an unknown infection spreading through the Mercury. We're packing survival kits for them, but there's only enough surplus for about 2 weeks. I'm telling them that we will come back, but I don't think I can land here safely.
Nice.
Plus, I hate this, but I have to leave them behind.
We need to get off this planet. I mean, the morning started out so well. I took a team of 6 out to find the structures from the planetary scans, and we were all in high spirits. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Okay, let's think about some
These
oxygen here.
structures would be clues to another sentient race. It was highly unlikely that another colony would be out this far. We were going to be in the frickin'
I'm
history
dead.
books. Everything was going okay. We were a few miles from the ship when our radios picked up an actual signal. It sounded like an SOS. We got overly excited naturally and decided to enter the water to follow it. That decision cost 3 lives. I mean, half my team. They got ripped to shreds by something. They died screaming, alone in the cold, dark waters. I'm not going back in that godforsaken ocean again. I refuse. Some of the animals on this planet, they look sick too. Weird pustules on the skin, oddly sluggish. I think we should leave. But Diana said we should stay. She thinks the bio-patent payoffs would be worth it, but those families will never see their loved ones again. They don't care about no payoffs. We can't return the bodies. I don't care about the accolades or the history books. I just want to see Layla and the kids. Ah, man. I miss the smell of my wife's hair. The
Horny.
kids tackling me at the door again. That's all I want. To get out of here alive. Please.
Dude, that was a clutch remembering where I was move right there. All right, I'm going to do one more run, and then I got to go get the dog. But I'm going to save here because I have a feeling that I've missed something. Even if I go one more run. I'm actually going to leave that one. I don't even think I got everything on the, I gotta go back to the, I was just flowing there. I don't know where I was going. Okay, this is not where we want to be. Okay, one more run. That one I went the wrong way, and it's gotta be flawless. Nope, mess it up. Yeah, saving every time I go back is probably the play. I'm not a save merchant. I like to feel the intensity. Okay, so I went over here, and then over here, and through there. Yep. Okay, what else is in here? Maybe I did get everything. Nope. This is where I wanted to be. Okay, food, take it. That's just how you get out. I got in there, didn't I? I had to have. 'Cause this is where I got the, yeah, we already got this. Yeah. Okay. 90 seconds. We're okay. Alright. I don't know where I am. I lost my bearings. I'm dead. Oh my god. We gotta keep moving, we gotta keep moving. Fuck. I lost it, I lost it. Turned around, man. This is not it.
Warning. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I gotta get back to the bridge. I keep going in the same rooms. I'm dead.
Oxygen.
It's a good run, fellas. We're okay, though. We got what we needed.
I am picking up the signature of an important item belonging to my people. I will share its location.
Okay.
We advance in the story.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
We actually advanced in the story. Now we have a new one. It's weird how they respawn you inside the sea truck, but you're not piloting it. We embrace the deep right there, boys. Okay. Did I lose? What did I lose? So I just lost like a nutrient block there. Because we still got the reinforced dive suit. We still have the synthetic fiber, which was big. We got all the nuclear rods, and we have the blueprint for the parallelogram. We got the do we have the do we have the disc? No, where'd the CD disc go? Did we lose that? We can go back and get it. Does it drop where I died, though? That's okay. We're gonna have to keep exploring this anyway. I don't understand, like, where it puts you back in when you save. So it didn't save... I mean, good thing it didn't respawn me... I mean, it wouldn't have respawned me in the same place with the same oxygen. That would be stupid, but... Yeah, if you die, you lose items. I remember that from that last session, where it drops the items where you died. And then you can pick them up. Go back and pick them up, and they just drop literally right there. Okay, I gotta go get the dog. So that's a good end. We're in a good place. We know where we are. We might have to go get some food around here, but that's okay. We can get some food in there. Batteries, you got to start thinking about. Actually, we only have 2 spares, and we're using the Sea Glide a lot, but that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go release the pup. No stream tomorrow. No stream tomorrow because it's Wednesday. You know the drill. But we'll be back on Thursday. Possibly with a guest. Once again, still got to deal with some scheduling to see what's up. Hopefully Mount Vesuvius will be gone. Fun stream. Great one. Had a blast. Love that game. Appreciate you guys kicking it. That was a good, great solo stream. Go watch Barstool After Dark or whatever else is going on in the Barstool verse. And I will see you guys on Thursday. All right, peace and love.